Quenlin on complex. First of all, god damn. God damn. Body is probably will always probably be T, bro. Like this is crazy. She is she is a model, I know, but it's like this is Vogue status. You know what I mean? Is she on Vogue? Let's see. Was she on Vogue before? Quen Blackwell Vogue. Let's see. No, she wasn't on Vogue yet, but Vogue, if you see that, you gotta have Quenlin Blackwell. You know what I mean? Quen Blackwell, Quilliam Blackwell, Quilliam Shakespeare. You know what I mean? Like this is crazy. Like, all right, we are just gazing too much now. We are just getting started with it. How can I move that? Will Quenlin Blackwell transcend internet fame? All right, let's see if she can or if she cannot.
If I'm, you see?
Are you insecure about being loud?
Yes.
Really?
Sometimes. Yes, because if I'm, you see? You see how you reacted? That's
Yeah.
what
You just shocked me though.
yes, it's shocking, but from my view, you were like, so it makes me
Well,
like
of
a little
course.
bit.
You screamed.
What was that for a question? Like, please, what was that for a question, bro? Give me some better
Can
questions.
Quenlin Blackwell transcend being an internet personality? Quenlin Blackwell, the now 24-year-old who grew up in Dallas, Texas, is part of a steadily rising cohort of online personalities who didn't have to move to Hollywood, audition for the Disney Channel, or rely on mainstream media's opinion to gain fame and success. Instead, they garnered millions of online personalities who didn't have to move to Hollywood, audition for the Disney Channel, or rely on mainstream media's opinion to gain fame and success. Instead, they garnered millions
Why they have Kaizenet there?
of views and followers on social platforms like YouTube, Vine, Twitch, and Twitter, now X, from the comforts of their own environment. Blackwell has been online since she was 8 years old, mostly posting
What? Since 8? Come on, Quenlin. Like you've been online for since 8 years and you took the online thing serious just a year or 2 years ago? Wow. I mean, okay, I guess.
short, funny-ass videos that show her knack for comedic timing, acting, and an innate understanding of what resonates with people on the internet. She started out on Facebook before moving to Vine, a mobile app that launched in 2013, where users could post short, 6-second videos. Quenlin, whose username was Quincedia, was a tween on the app, posting random but highly entertaining, cartoonish videos. That's where she gained most of her popularity. Once Vine shut down in 2017, RIP, she moved over to other social platforms like X, YouTube, Instagram, and eventually TikTok, garnering even more viral moments, memes, and a larger following by simply being herself. But for a long time, Quenlin wasn't monetizing her personal brand. Her likeness and ideas were all over the internet, but she wasn't rich like some of her peers. It's only recently that she decided to lock in, build a team, work with brands, and make money off of her likeness. She currently models for brands including Chanel, which is huge, Nike, and Old Navy, and she just started a Patreon where paid subscribers can see extended outtakes of her hit YouTube show, Feeding Starving Celebrities. And she will be a
If you didn't see my reactions, I reacted to all of her Steving feeding starving influencers. I made a playlist so you can find it easier. Please watch it. Please subscribe. I'm a new content creator. Please, I will do it. I'm now here for since 3 months. And I will do it for 20 plus years. So Make sure to subscribe if you want to be the first, one of the first ones that subscribe me before I hit 1 million, bro. And girls.
Appearing in Rachel Sennat's new coming-of-age HBO series. She's on the brink of megastardom, and she knows it. Today, we are going to talk about her unique editing process, if she's concerned with becoming less relatable as she gets more famous, and why celebrities want to be her friend. Then we will get into whether or not her online persona is actually real.
I think she's really, really cool to hang around with. She has that energy in her that most of the people don't have. You know what I mean? Like, Drewski has crazy energy. You know what I mean? Like, with energy, I mean being loud. Being loud, but also funny and, cool to be around with. Well, I don't know about like when they talk about trauma and so on. I heard that she also talked about trauma with I think Pokimane. But that's how you are being real, you are being real with big celebrities. I would say Pokimane is the celebrity for me. You know what I mean? Like you can't tell me people don't celebrate her. That's how I look at celebrities. If you celebrate them, basically influencers. All are influencers, really. Like, even if you are a celebrity, you are an influencer because you influence people. And that's, I think it's a better word. Um, we should all put everybody on as an influencer because everybody is influencing somebody, rappers, singers, whatever. And rappers, especially it doesn't matter if it's, rappers or singers, if you use drugs, you are influencing people in a bad way. You like if somebody is looking up to you and saying, that's my role model. Guess what? It could happen that they also will smoke weed or drink alcohol or whatever, and you don't want to be a bad influencer, right? So,
Controversial take on streaming and her new endeavors like acting and building a fashion brand. My name is Aria Hughes, and I am here to celebrate the relaunch of ESPN's app, and I am asking Quenlin Blackwell to please explain. Hi, Quinn.
Hi.
Welcome.
How are you?
Good. How are you feeling?
Delete.
like, she is amazing on the spotlight. You know what I mean? Like, if she is going somewhere like complex or even a hotel or something, I mean, it's an ego thing, but she will be ready. You know what I mean? Like, dressed up to a T, like her body, and just going in there like crazy. Well, the hair is a little bit crazy, but it's still, you can't like, all right, the hair is crazy, yeah.
Serious?
I'm sure. I mean, you just served a lot of looks. You looked amazing. We're so excited for those pictures to come out.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited for the world to see them.
Yes, Quinn's our cover girl. But... yes, Quinn's our cover girl. But... I love it.
And she did it so nonchalant, the first nonchalant screaming.
Excited for the world to see them.
Yes, Quinn's our cover girl. But... I love it. But let's go back. Let's go like when you were dreaming of being a cover girl. And I know you've seen this clip many of times, but I just
I'm
want to...
scared.
You know what it is.
I'm actually not scared. That was a lie.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my God, are you okay?
Okay, I want to know what like intuition told you I should post this.
The one.
Let me answer first, okay? It is funny. Everybody like, really everybody wants to go viral, and some don't give a fudge like other people. And she definitely not giving any single fudge. Like, she will like almost do anything to get viral. You know what I mean? Like, and she knows already the algorithm how to get viral, like crazy faces, screaming, attention, attention seeking. You know what I mean? Like she knows how to get attention. That's what it is.
Where I knew that things went viral on the internet, and I was like, that's crazy. I never have seen anyone do that before. And it was like the era of fail videos too. It was like
Okay.
2013,
Yeah.
14. Fail videos were like the ones to make, and I was like, oh, I got one. Time to post
Okay.
it.
Because as a millennial, you know, we don't like to be embarrassed. Like, we want to be perfect.
Right.
And so when I
Mm. I'm not one of them. I am just not, because nobody's perfect. And saying that all millennials want to be perfect, no. But they don't want to be on the spotlight, like most of them, I would say, because we still grew up like without a phone, without digital area and so on, and we know how crazy this world can be. But for me example, we should go digital. Why? Because there are a lot of younger children that need our help. Like we are the adults now. So we need to influence them in a good way. But what millennials are doing now, it is crazy. Like we should all do better.
saw that, I was
As millennials, we should all do better.
like, I love that she didn't care.
Nope, didn't care. Was actually very gagged and happy that I got it on film. And I can't tell you how crazy it feels to watch this and be here. I feel like insane right now. I feel like I feel like her sitting in this chair and like opening my eyes and being like, where am I?
That's so sweet. I love that. It's like a full circle moment.
Yes.
Yeah, no, for sure. Do you ever get embarrassed?
All the time. All the time.
Yeah.
But I work very, hand in hand with my therapist to not regret any of my decisions and, just to learn from them. So I try not to get embarrassed,
Yeah.
but I do feel embarrassment.
I try not to get embarrassed. Come on. Like I saw all your cooking shows. It is basically your goal to get embarrassed, but at least you are embracing it. You know what I mean? Because the embarrassing things that we do nowadays, it is getting us viral.
Like everyone.
And she knows that.
Oh, I wouldn't think that, because I feel like you're so vulnerable and
Decisions and, just to learn from them. So I try not to get embarrassed,
Yeah.
but I do feel embarrassment like everyone.
Oh, I wouldn't think that, because I feel like you're so vulnerable and like online and yeah.
I feel embarrassed, but I don't feel shameful.
Okay.
So I mean, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, why did I say that? But I'm not like, oh my God, why did I say it? Like
Right.
I'm shameful. I'm shameful.
That's a great distinction to make, embarrassed and shameful, because it is different.
right
For sure.
I feel like embarrassment is like what everyone feels, but I feel like shame.
Feeling or showing a taste of self-conscious confusion and distress. Uh, I don't even know. Yeah, maybe she's confused a little bit. Yeah.
Shame is something that's like learned. And you have to unlearn. I've unlearned shame. Bitch,
Got it.
We're all the same.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go to your process. And I know that one of the key attributes of your process, other than you being hilarious,
Thank
is
you.
your editing.
Thank you.
Let's talk about your editing. And I wanna play a clip.
I always forget we're near the ssame age. You know, one of them niggas I have to be like, you remember 9/11? That's how I be on dates. That's my first question.
Wait. I know that Quenlin started with the editing, but I think Olive is now doing the editing, especially in that video. Maybe Quenlin did a little bit like directing, being a director of editing, for Olive, but I don't think she did a lot.
9/11.
Let's pour it in, and we're gonna fold it.
This is ready.
Yes.
Damn, it looks like we only have enough to make like one pancake.
Oh my gosh, one of your exes just texted me. Okay, put it in here.
I hope it's the good one.
You have bad ones? I'm gonna say you killed it. I'm gonna say you killed it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
But
that's Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah. So I know you work with Olive
Yes.
to edit your work, but like
The Dawn.
okay. So I
You killed it. I'm gonna say you killed it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
but
that's Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
I saw her doing it, and the next one I saw doing it was Blackboy Max, and that was very random because Quenlin said, "This are doing gays," saying yes, and Blackboy Max doing it. I mean, bro.
So I know you work with Olive
Yes.
to edit your work, but like
The Dawn.
okay,
Dawn,
how do
okay.
y'all work? Like, okay, y'all film this, then what? Like, how do y'all work together? Do you watch it back together? Like, what do you do?
So I was editing my videos for the entirety of my career before last year. And I feel like there was a style of editing that me and a couple other people brought into like the cultural zeitgeist of the internet. And Olive was around during that time. And I think all that influenced like her editing. So then she hit me up like, I would be a great editor for you. And she's so good. She gets every single nuance in a post and she gets every single nuance in footage. And so the process is like, I film the video, I send it to Olive. She does her take of it. Then I give my notes on it. She gets every single nuance in footage. And so the process is like, I film the video, I send it to Olive. She does her take of it, then I give my notes on it. And then she does a second take of it, and then we post it.
Okay, what are your notes usually? Because
That's really good because Olive is doing it, but then Quentin is like looking over it again, and then Olive has to do some extra or remove something. I don't know which episode it was. It was the episode with feeding starving influencers featuring Madeline Argy, the Jew, um, and the sweet Jew. You know what I mean? Like, it's that's a Jew I like. You know that these are kind of Jews that I like. Um, my bad. And that editing was very good. Like was on top of the editing. You know what I mean? And every other video was like, yeah, it could be a little better. But Madeline Archie, the editing, please react to it from my reaction video. Um, it was on point. I don't know who it really was, Olive or Quenlin, who did the most. Probably Olive, but if Olive did it uh from herself without Quenlin saying a lot, then maybe you should let Olive a little bit loose and just let her like edit, you know what I mean? But if Quenlin helped a lot, I guess she might need still more help.
what I've realized
what I
is
mean?
like there's these subtle moments that you make funnier, or like these funny moments. Like to me, you make the basic more ridiculous or funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
How has your relationship with the internet changed? And do you think that's part of what made you such a marketing genius?
Oh! Kind of, but like, I don't know how much of a marketing genius I actually am. I think the music was the thing.
It was.
It was the music, it wasn't the marketing. Because I really would just post one TikTok and then boom, started.
It went up. My entire baseline for like my comedy is cartoons. Like I feel like I live in a cartoon. I feel like I am a cartoon. So I just try to make everything a bit more cartoonish, and you know, emphasize the funny parts instead of add new jokes in. And so, yeah.
It's also like a mix of
You add new jokes in all the time through these memes, in my opinion.
internet culture
But it's cool,
and
it's
just
cool.
like memes. You're online all day, I presume.
Yes.
And I feel like you have this like your head is like this file cabinet of just memes and
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, me and Olive, when we talk to each other about editings, we send voice, like we send videos of us saying it, and it's like memes each single sentence. So I think we talk.
Yeah, that's insane because they are so into TikTok, bro. Like they can talk and do references about memes and then they laugh. Where I'm like, what is going on? Like these are so TikTok insider that I don't know it because I'm not watching TikTok like that where I know like the most viral TikTok clips and most viral series and movies and so on where I'm like, bro, y'all know too much. You know what I mean? Like at that point, it's like a weight on your shoulders. You know, it's so much knowledge to have. Like, come on, guys. Like, please chill a little bit.
Get memes, and we're just both chronically online.
I also want to talk about you choosing to do long form. I think this is a well done show. I can tell that you really research and you have like your prepared questions for the guests. So I'm very impressed that you're able to juggle it and it doesn't feel like too much. But
Thank you.
why was this type of format important to you after being used to the short form?
Because I feel like
Monetization, getting money.
short form is just like a little version of me, and I feel like the big version of me is just as great and just as funny. And I didn't have like the brain capacity to post long form for so long. You know, I was like a teenager just trying to make it through life and puberty. I don't know, hormones. And I just locked in. I just became an adult, and I'm like, now I have like the calm to do what I've always wanted to do, and I have the means to, you know, build a team that helps me with all of my work now, which makes it easier to do. And so that's what makes me want to do long form now. I have always looked at other YouTubers like, how do they post all the time and, you know, I just locked in.
Yeah.
I just locked in. I wasn't locked in, and then I locked in, and now we have.
She said that she wasn't locked in for quite a long time. When she started with 8 years, she wasn't locked in for. She's 24 now, so let's say 2 years she really locked in. 22 minus 8 is like what? 14. So for 14 years she didn't lock in, but of course she was a child, a teenager, and then you had to like go through the mental health issues with being on the internet for too early. That gives also like another twist to it, you know, because I am spiritual. I will have a podcast, The Spiritualist. Quenlin is invited. You know, everybody who wants it is invited.
Of greatness, so y'all lock in.
We're gonna talk about you locking in later on and
Okay.
just kind of like what spurred that. But who inspired
Poverty.
your
Nothing.
Oh.
Again.
We're gonna talk about you locking in later on
Okay.
and just kind of like what spurred that. But who inspired
Poverty.
your
Nothing.
Who inspired your editing process? Like, is there anyone online who's editing videos or content in a way that you find really fresh, new, exciting?
I feel like the thing that inspired my editing the most is cartoons, like The Mighty Bee and Chowder and Ren and Stimpy and SpongeBob. Like my favorite joke of all time, my favorite editing joke of all time, is like when something crazy, like when they're like, but it's the normal cartoon and then it pans to like their face, like hyper realistic, like the most detailed drawing is like, and then it goes back. That's my favorite joke of all time ever.
I love that.
Yes.
I saw you said once, you were like, I can't do a regular get ready with me and get 500,000 likes. I have to make a joke. Do you feel like that, or do you feel like that's what the viewer expects? Like, do you feel like you have to do more than your peers?
Be honest. Be honest.
I'm like, who is?
Of course you think you have to do more than your peers. Like, it is a competition. Social media is a competition. You know what I mean? But and everybody is leeching. Like everybody is leeching onto another because collabs is getting more views, and you have these viewers and they have these viewers. If you combine them, it is an exchange. Like other the viewers you didn't had, but the other guy had, you will maybe get it through the collab, and also you know the you know what I mean?
My peers.
Well, I don't know. Would you consider what's her name? Well, she edits her stuff.
Like Larry.
Emma Chamberlain, like
Oh,
she,
yes.
yeah, she
Yes.
edits. But there are a lot of girls who just like on TikTok all day,
Edit,
just
right?
like get ready, put on makeup,
Charlie?
talk. You could easily do that.
I could do that, but I wouldn't. I feel like I like to challenge myself, and I like to do a bit more than what is expected of me. So that's why I couldn't just post a get ready with me with no editing, because I wouldn't laugh at it, and I want to be entertained. I wouldn't be entertained by it,
Right.
Not laugh at it. Just I wouldn't be entertained, and my attention wouldn't be caught. So I have to add that thing that would catch my attention to my videos.
See. Attention. Attention is not only the most important in social media, but also in spiritualism. The thing is, and that's where it's a little bit hard for me to do that. It's like for influencers and celebrities and so on, they seek for attention, because if they get the attention from the crowd, it's views, it's clout, it's money. It's basically money. So they seek attention, for the from the people, from the viewers. With spiritualism is you are attending, or you are attention. So it doesn't have anything to do with viewers and so on. So let's say I am attentive, I am observing and so on, but it is not attention seeking. That's why my videos are like kind of boring, I know that. I know that. And I know also how it could be more viral and stuff like that. That's why I do some controversial stuff also and so on. But it's like, do I really want to do all that? And I don't know, because it's like, how am I better than all these other influencers slash entertainers? Because influencers nowadays, they basically have to do and have to be entertainers, most of them, because that's how you get the most attention and so on. But of course, I want, to do more spiritual stuff, so it's more calm and relaxed. But I still want also the children. That's why I watch like Quenlin Blackwell, because of course children love, and teenagers love. I mean, I love comedy also, yeah, but it's like sometimes it's too much. You know what I mean? For me, at least.
I see. That makes a lot of sense. And do you feel like, because I watch your stuff and clearly there's like you have comedic timing.
Thank
I
you.
think like you are clearly a very smart girl.
Thank you.
And you're just very compelling and fun to look at. But
It is funny because I just know she said it multiple times. She loves getting praised. She loves getting praised. If you love Quentin and you want like a little bit attention from her, just praise her. Like, you look stunning right now. You know what I mean? Like your legs. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Your legs are shining. Your body is shining. Like everything is glowing. The outfit is looking good. You know what I mean? The body in its shape, like in T and so on. Like your smile is beautiful. Your hair, I'm sorry, but the hair is a little bit, you don't say that, but and the makeup. Oh yeah, the makeup is today. on this video, the makeup is really on point, like really, really. Like I actually like that kind of makeup a lot on Quenlin. So Quenlin, whoever it was, with the legs oiling up and so on, like look at these legs, like there is no ending to it.
Like, do you think there's a certain
Crazy.
skill that comes with like internet content creation
Yes.
versus just like your natural gifts?
Yes,
Wait, what? What?
but
What?
Versus just like your skill that comes with like
Yeah, certain skill. Yeah.
internet content creation versus just like your natural gifts?
yes, but I think it's my Capricorn
Okay.
is the skill. Like I think
Now here we go. Now here we go with the birth signs, bro. Like, please, guys, it doesn't have to do anything with the birth sign. I can tell you. Okay, I can't tell you every influencer that has a different birth sign, but there is a crazy good influencer that was born on is a Scorpio, is a Cancer, is a Capricorn, is a whatever it is. There is like there is nothing to it really, that with the birth sign. So please, the guys, don't do it.
I don't know what the like. I don't know. What's
Do
the
you
skill?
work at anything? Like, what doesn't come natural to you about posting online?
Nothing. I've been posting online since I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
8. I had a Facebook when I was 8. I haven't lived a life without the internet.
Have you ever thought about not posting for a little bit?
Yes. I would probably do it when I have a child. I would probably do it probably just when I have a child because they can't really consent to it.
Right.
So, I mean, other than that, I've been posting on it since I was 8. I've had a camera in my face for my entire life. My parents took growing up videos and stuff, so I don't see it as something outside of my reality or something separate.
Is that good or bad?
Oh, it's the most brain fried thing of all time, but it's the life that I was given.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. It wasn't the life that you was given. No. At a point, you can still decide what you want to do. Like kids of celebrities and so on, they decide also what they do. Because okay, it's like they always have camera on them, but it's still you don't have to do the things where you be on video all the time. You don't have to do that. I feel like.
It's worked for you very well.
I love it, yeah.
Yeah,
I love a camera.
for sure. Do you pay attention to what performs and like are you looking at your numbers saying like, okay, this content didn't perform, so I'm gonna pivot and shift to this?
Yeah.
Maybe in the beginning, but now I feel like it's just like innate.
Yeah.
So I kind of already know what's going to perform, and that's what I do.
Okay.
And if I don't know. Do I think about what's going to perform? I'm like,
Be honest, yes. Like every influencer has to think like that, what is performing the best way because that's your job. Like the more viewer, the better you perform. The better the video is performing, the more viewer, the more money. So yes, like come on, Quentin, come on.
it's like asking a show writer, like, do you think about what is going to captivate someone? It's like, yeah, that's what I take into account when I'm writing the show. So yes, I know what's going to perform, just something that's entertaining. So I try to make the most entertaining thing when I film.
Okay. Are you
course, yeah.
conscientious of like what you? Because I remember when you had what's his name on Duke Dennis, you were like, do you?
Did you see that side eye? She was like this. Again, that question about Duke Dennis, like, and to be honest, if we are looking at Duke Dennis or Quenlin, it's really like Duke Dennis is really out there, you know what I mean? Because of AMP, Net, you know what I mean? Like the AMP members are really, really big, especially, of course, Net and Duke Dennis, I would say. Look at her side eye, bro.
Because I remember when you had what's his name on Duke Dennis, you were like, do you feel like you're making the youth smarter or dumb with his
What?
content? And obviously you have a lot of what's his name on Duke Dennis, you were like, do you feel like you're making the youth smarter or dumb with his content? And obviously you have a lot of influence and there's a lot of young people who are watching your things. And to me, I do feel like you feel a certain level of responsibility. Like I see you had that like stop vaping campaign.
I can't tell you how better my life got when I quit vaping and committed myself to being the best version of me. Truly.
And
Now here we go. Here we go. Like, interviewer, host, did you not watch any other feeding starving influencers cooking show? Because even while she is cooking, she is smoking. Well, it's basically a vaping. She's vaping on that THC, bro. All right. First of all, second of all, she is saying on the video, on the episode, that she is smoke. Yeah, I am a snitch. I know, but it's not really a snitch because it's already out there. That she has to smoke one before eating that meal sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, and you saying, oh, when Duke Dennis came to that episode, do you think that was good for the youth? Do you think they were became dumber? While her whole content is about basically clowning and being doing stupid dumb things. You know what I mean? Like, this is childish stuff, really. I'm sorry to say that. Yeah, you can get offended, come at me, come at the comments at me if you really want, but please don't unsubscribe. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't really matter what you do, you know, if you feel hurt and that's what you want to do. I mean, I guess, you know what I mean. But it is the truth. Uh, do I still like her content? Yes, but it's still like I have a saying about it. You know what I mean? I still talk my talk. You know what I mean? My stuff. Um, quit vaping and committed myself to being the best version. Like she is really maybe reaching because let's see what Quenlin is saying.
And I also like how you treat or talk about men on your channel in a way that's very like either you're with it or you're not. You know, like either you're treating me well or you're not. Goodbye.
Yes, you need to study them.
Yes. So how do you think about that and like young people watching your stuff?
Yes. Do I think that I have a platform? Yes. And I feel like we live in a culture of like internet meaninglessness, and we used to have like talk shows that had people who did something and offered something to society, being interviewed, and then now it's like the gummy bear eater is now on the show, and it's like, what does this person have to say? So I like to have a point of view at least. I mean, like if all I'm gonna do is fart on my side count on TikTok, I might as well have something to say after it. So I try to.
Yeah.
And so yes, sure. I do value having a perspective and sharing it to people.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of the people I watched growing up didn't have one. And that's what,
All right, all right. Like, what is the value in your cooking show? Besides the cooking, that maybe gives a little bit of value, but sometimes, it is basically not really good. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, come on, like let's be honest. But sometimes it turns out good. But what is the other value that you really bring? You know what I mean? Like a real value to the young children and so on. Danke. Like, tell me, bro. The one thing you maybe also do is like, of course, you're asking your guest a few questions and then they answer it. But the questions that you came up with or whoever came up with it, it's like, come on, like, do you think what do you think about your ex? Or I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, what is your favorite meal? Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't tell me that this is real value. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Not on your cooking shows. Like, really.
Influence the current landscape we have. And, I want to kind of be.
And even the tier one hater, by the way. And also, you do really controversial stuff like blacks can't be racist. Or, blacks can't be disrespectful, where I'm like, I know it's a joke, but it's devalues. Like that you don't give me value, you give me the opposite of a value. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way, bro.
The change to that of just not being like internet brain rot only. I mean, I would like to be 80% brain rot because I feel like that's what entertainment should be. It should be an escape for people who, have to live in, painful reality. So I do want to be like, cha-cha-cha, but also like after the cha-cha-cha, like I want to say a sentence that matters.
Okay, yeah, I see that, but let's say like I would say 90% brain rot, 10%, some good sentences here and there. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad.
Oh yeah, I think that's like a part of your appeal.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's just kind of like an authenticity and also having something to say. Like knowing that you have a brain and you think.
Yes, yes, I have a brain and I think I have something to say. I have to say. Beware of the men. They've gotten me so many times.
35 plus years old, by the way. Like, if you are a man and 35 plus years old, guess what? Quenlin might want you, bro. If you're under 35, your probability to get some of Quenlin is really, really low.
They've gotten me.
And she said it herself, so.
I want
to talk about, because that's one of my favorite posts from you recently is when you're in the bathroom and you're calling men vampires, energy suckers.
They are.
Sorry, I heard some of y'all didn't get the memo, so I'm here to just, reiterate it. These are narcissists! Run! Run for your life! They're trying to take your light! It's fuel! They're vampires!
You don't have to say what.
Really? Really? That's how you feel? That's how you feel, Quenlin? Try me. Like, try me. Let's go for a walk and I will show you I actually give you energy. Like, you feel energized, you feel happy. But all right, we don't want that.
Propelled.
We don't want. Oh, again, we are over 50 subscribers, guys. Thanks a lot again. Like, I am really happy about that 50 subscribers because I feel like I did so many videos and I try, of course, to react the best way. Well, not the best way, but the realest way. And, it takes time, but it doesn't even matter how many videos I put out. 200 plus for 50 subscribers. I know it's a little bit crazy, but at least they are, in my opinion, pretty loyal subscribers because, these are those who really want to see my content. Well, maybe because also they want to be the first subscribers from a future 1 million subscriber content creator. Like that is already my future. I will someday have these 1 million subscribers if you want it, if you like it or not. But do you want to be a part of it or not? That's on you, bro and girls.
That, but why was it important for you to post something like that? Like, I know you said before that things can happen a year ago and then you'll post or whatever about it later. Yeah, where were you at when you, Because I felt that.
Yes, I just escaped the grasp of a narcissist.
Okay.
I came face to face with like a real deal narcissist.
Okay.
Like I used to think, oh, I'm a narcissist. Like all my friends are narcissists. We like ourselves. No, a narcissist is like somebody who does not live in reality with the
A narcissist is someone with an inflated sense of self-importance who prioritizes their own needs and desires over others, leading to manipulative and controlling behavior, especially in relationships. They feel entitled, crave constant admiration, and struggle to maintain genuine connection due to their inability to recognize or value the feelings of those around them. Bruh, I might be a narcissist, bro. Like, nah, I'm just kidding. But what does that mean, really? I'm not manipulative, not trying to control behavior. That's crazy. And inability to recognize or value the feelings. Like,
rest
come
of
on,
us.
bro.
Like
Like, if you don't have that, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you. You know what I mean? I feel sorry for you.
they do not see the world the way that we see the world. And like I was dating one. I wasn't dating one, I was keen with one. And I finally realized like, oh, this is a crazy person. Like this is a crazy, actually crazy, like insane person. And a lot of girls be like, oh, you know, like I'm mature for my age, like my family and my da-da-da has made me, you know, see the world in a way that someone who is in my situation wouldn't see, and I can, you know, see past it. Like that's a narcissist's favorite trait, is somebody that thinks that they are better than like everyone else. They're like, oh, this is a battle. And it's not like I thought I was better than anyone else, but I thought I was very wise and like knew what was going on. And the narcissist was like, I got a spell, I got a trick. And then I finally like realized, oh my gosh, you're a crazy person. And
Like, what do you mean with let's be honest, what do you mean with crazy person? Because Quenlin, I consider pretty crazy. Like, I really do. Um, like, she is not ordinary. You know what I mean? Like, if you are not ordinary, you are crazy. Am I ordinary? I don't know. Like, I walk for 2 hours a day. I cook for myself. I eat. I do content creation. I talk. I sleep. Some still think that I'm crazy. Like the thoughts that I have, or not the thought that I have, but the things that I speak about might some people say I'm crazy. I don't know why. Well, okay, I know why, because it's so rational and extreme that they are like, whoa, he is crazy. Like, for example, I'm not eating meat, you know? That's why I'm not gay. I say, if you eat meat, guess what? You are gay. You're automatically gay. If you're eating steak, you're eating meat. You are gay. Why I'm saying it? So, men, especially straight men, think, oh, wait a minute. If I eat meat, that's a path. That's really sound gay, to be honest. Let's stop eating meat. And for me, even if I influence them to talk to them that they might be gay that way, at least they don't eat meat. And then I'm like really happy about it. Like, I don't care what I tried, you know, at least they are not eating meat. And if it is working, I will do it over and over again. I don't care, bro.
so I had to warn the other girls who might not know that they're around a crazy person. Like that's a crazy person. If they make you feel crazy, they're crazy, so you should leave.
What? Okay, give me 1 second. All right, wait a minute. Yeah, so crazy, you're a crazy person. If you know, I talked, I stopped, I forgot to put the record again. So let's go.
And so I had to warn the other girls who might not know that they're around a crazy person. Like, that's a crazy person. If they make you feel crazy, they're crazy, so you should leave. That's a crazy person.
I'm saying it one more time because I didn't record it. You can make another person also crazy. You know, the person that you call crazy, you might make this person first crazy first. You know what I mean? Like you don't know really. You know what I mean? Like for especially women, bro, they can drive a man like really, like literally crazy. If you never heard of that, you know, like women can drive a man crazy, then I don't know where you live. Maybe under the rock with Patrick Star, then I guess, you know what I mean? Of course, the same goes, you know, the other way. Like, a woman can make, no, wait, man can make women crazy. You know what I mean? It goes both ways. Ah, yeah, that's what it's called. It goes both ways. So, guys, please, let's not do it. Let's just not, bro. Like, calling each other crazy and stuff like that. You know, because I could be crazy for you, for some of y'all. If you're saying, you know, I eat meat, I call you crazy or how you can eat meat. You support animal slaughter and so on. That is just crazy to do. And animal abuse, mass growing of animals or how you call it, like that is crazy for me. You know what I mean? So y'all are crazy. Everybody who eats meat, you are crazy to me. Guess what? Now we are all crazy, what, right? Like it is really just if like something is not for you in the ordinary, then it is immediately like crazy because it's not in the ordinary. You know what I mean? Like I I am I don't know. Uh, let not
Yes.
And a lot of
let
people
not
are
think too much. I'm we still have like 50 minutes to go, so yeah, let's go.
crazy people. There's so many normal people. I don't think all men are crazy people.
Yes.
And a lot, but a big lump, some of them are. And you got to be very, very vigilant because they will get you and you will wake up and you will be 50 and you got it. Wake up.
Yeah, you treated it like a horror film.
Again, both ways. Men and women are crazy. Can be crazy, let not call it that way because it's not a good thing to say. You know what I mean? To each other, especially.
Which I
It
love.
is. I be seeing like no shade to my family members, but I be looking at their lives. I'm like, I can't get got how you got no shade, no shade. And so I'm very vigilant. Some of them are. And you got to be very, very vigilant because they will get you and you will wake up and you will be 50 and you got it. Wake up.
Yeah, you treated it like a horror film, which I love.
It is. I be seeing like no shade to my family members, but I be looking at their lives. I'm like, I can't get got how you got no shade, no shade. And so I'm very vigilant about it. No shade, no shade.
No shade, no shade.
No shade. May they win.
No judgment.
No judgment. And they're beautiful, but
Yes.
it could not be me.
Yeah,
God forbid.
I feel you.
All love.
All right, all right.
So I saw that, speaking of family,
Yes.
I know that a traumatizing experience was when you tweeted about your family skincare line.
Sorry.
Of course, the skincare line, bro. Like this is all right. Let's go. Let's go.
Did you forget?
No, I could never forget. So my family independently owns a skincare company and wanted to like capitalize on my audience on the internet. And I was like, oh, cool, bet. So it.
But now that I think about it, especially in that clip, she is talking like her nose is closed. You know what I mean? Hello, like it is. What is going on?
audience on the internet. And I was like, oh, cool, bet. So it. It didn't work. There was the main tweet of me like promoting the, like, hey guys, I have the skincare brand.
I'll be opening my skincare company formulate for various skin tech. I've tested my own products and here's my before after.
Brands like coming up. My parents were like, "Can you post this product?" I'm like, "Yep." Let me just like do a little bit of Facetune, like you know how Proactive does like the skin thing where they like just make the skin look extra perfect. I can't do that from my house, so I was like, "Yeah, let me just get this all good." I'm like posting it like, and then I wake up the next morning and it has so many retweets, like 200,000 retweets. I'm like, "Oh yes," like, but everyone was making fun of me. Twitter burns.
Every day I remember this time in skincare Twitter and I swear it will never not be funny. When the Quenlin Blackwell girl tried to scam us with skincare, help me.
Your Twitter burns your failures. It's not even a failure. Twitter
was a
burns your
mistake.
lessons
Yeah,
and your
it was a
mistakes into
mistake.
your skin like a brand.
Yes.
That you always look down at and you're like, oh, that's that scar.
But you're so far past it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But I am curious. Clearly, you were younger. And when we're younger, we're more
15,
impressionable.
16.
Yeah. And the comments really affected you. Do comments still affect you? Like, how do you deal with them?
No, comments don't really affect me anymore because I literally got smear campaign when I was 15.
Prepared you for this?
Yeah, so it's like if you fall off a building when you're 12, if you take a little trip at 20, it don't hurt as bad because you fell
Okay.
off a building. So
Okay.
I think with all of my experience on the internet and all the different things I've dealt with, I've grown a tougher skin. And so comments, sometimes comments I'm like, damn, they really don't know me.
Yeah.
But I used to be convinced that they knew a version of me that I wasn't aware of. And now I'm like, oh, you just don't know me because I know exactly who I am now.
Wow. Do you feel like someone will know who you fully are by taking in all of your content? Like, what do you keep to yourself?
A lot. I used to keep nothing to myself.
Someone will know who you fully are by taking in all of your content. Like, what do you keep to yourself?
A lot. I used to keep nothing to myself, and I
Wait,
realized these bitches will use.
why do I just realize now that, wait a minute. Why do I realize just now that she has dimples? What? 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 Bro, what? I just realized it now, bro.
Use it against me.
Yeah. Yeah, you said
So-
you don't want to cry anymore online. You don't want a misery bond. Okay, what brought you to that, though? Because
I just hate it when people will be like, this bitch is always crying on the TL. So I stopped fucking crying.
Comment doesn't affect me anymore, but guess what? If every comment is saying the same thing, she's always crying on the TikTok for attention and so on. Someday, like, you notice it so often, you read it so often that you're like, all right, I need to stop it now. So, guess what? Comments still affect you.
I don't even know. A lot. I used to keep nothing to myself, and I realized these bitches will use it against me.
Yeah. Yeah, you said
So-
you don't want to cry anymore online. You don't want a misery bond. Okay, what brought you to that, though? Because
I just hate it when people will be like, this bitch is always crying on the TL. So I stopped fucking crying.
Bro, if I would be a host, because I listened to what she's saying, bro. Like she said comments don't affect me anymore. And now it's like, well, guess what? They affect you that much that you don't do something like at all anymore. That's how hard it affects you. So be honest, Quenlin, be honest.
I don't even know if I can watch this video because like the crying I don't make crying videos anymore. I don't make sad crying videos anymore. Like if I'm crying, I'll make a joke with the tear, but I'm not fucking trying to like misery bond with the internet.
do you want to cry online?
Yes?
Then you should.
No, because they make me feel separate. I want to feel apart.
Oh, wow.
I do cry on the internet, but I don't cry for the reasons I like if I'm crying, then I'll be like, what's a funny version of this? Instead of being like, I just can't pay rent. Like I'm not doing that. I will say, I hate these niggas. You know,
Yes.
reframe it
Right.
with something that's true, but not too much.
Millennials grew up with the internet, but Gen Z grew up literally on the internet, utilizing video platforms like YouTube, Vine, Snapchat, Twitch, and Musical.ly, which eventually merged with TikTok, to post videos of themselves doing all sorts of things that sometimes receive more views than primetime network television series. It's helped democratize access to fame and stardom, allowing creators to circumvent gatekeepers at traditional institutions, but it's come with a few drawbacks and inequities. For one, being a child actor or performer in a controlled environment incites criticism and pressure, but being yourself and filming, then posting most of your life online as you were going through puberty.
Like this is what I don't like about Complex and so on like that. You know what I mean? Like it still feels really scripted. You know what I mean? Like I don't script anything on my videos. That's why it's like really raw, long, and it can be boring, I know, but at least it is the realest kind of almost the realest forms of content you can have. Because if I stream, guess what? I would do it just the same as now, just that I have chat, and then I be more even more real. Because if chat is saying something, guess what? Like there could be some anger to me, sadness or whatever. But to be honest, I don't know if it really can be true because spiritually, I think I should be set really good to not be that emotional anymore. You know what I mean?
Creates a whole other parasocial paradigm that can feel unnatural, isolating, and scary. It's why Emma Chamberlain, an influencer who started posting blogs on YouTube when she was 16, has been open about her anxiety and addiction around creating content for the internet, and she took a break from vlogging. There's also the hurdle of transcending past internet fame and into mainstream success, when for one, there's no blueprint for this new trajectory, and
My
secondly,
bad.
people can tend to look down on influencers slash content creators. There's this idea that maybe they have no talent or had to put in less work since they didn't take the traditional path to success. Not everyone can evolve past their internet stardom, but creators are breaking through. Whether that's someone like Chamberlain, who is one of the first YouTubers to form official partnerships with fashion brands, or Mr. Beast, who showed up in a Mariah Carey music video randomly, or Addison
Yo, what the Mr. Beast, bro?
fashion brands, or Mr. Beast, who showed up in a Mariah Carey music video.
Bro, that is so random, bro. Like, what the hell? Wait a minute. Okay. All right, let's go.
Video randomly, or Addison Rae, who is being taken seriously as an emerging pop star, or the AMP group and Kai Cenat, who is producing content in
Look at that, Kai Cenat.
a way that rivals big budget studios with superstars like Kevin Hart and Kim Kardashian.
I mean, I would say it is mostly because of Kai Cenat that they have such big stars on their show, superstars, because Kai Cenat is, I think, the first black streamer who who got the most subscribers for at least once, or two times, and then he even broke the record of most um subscribers in a month. So, and he got guests like almost every day for the Mafia-thon. Chris Brown, Kevin Hart, the Uzi, Drewski, Kim Kardashian was on the trailer. Glorilla, Sexy Red, you know what I mean? Like so many, but most of them were black. I don't have anything against black people, but I'm just saying like black superstars, celebrities, all know him because he is the biggest black streamer. You know what I mean? And black streamers, not black streamers, streamers are making so much, especially if you are at the top 1%. They are making so much. Like, you can really pay a celebrity to come to your show. It's like, I pay you 20K. 20K for a few hours. 50K, whatever your price is. You know what I mean? Like, they can do the money talk. You know what I mean? Respect.
Did you bring food with you?
No, I did not, because you said we're going to Kai's to eat.
I told you, it's a Thanksgiving.
I'm Kevin Hart. I'm not bringing shit. I'm coming to fucking eat for free.
Everybody prepares a dish.
But jumping that hurdle becomes even more difficult for Black and brown female creators and influencers who push the needle on culture, being the face of often used memes, coming up with slang and dances which are often
Like, Kai Cenat is now so famous, especially in America. Complex. In this video, Complex mentioned him already twice, and it's not even a Kai Cenat video, bro. It's a Quenlin video. God damn.
copied by other creators who then get the endorsement deals over them. It took Quenlin a while to understand that she should be monetizing her likeness or that it was even a thing. But now she has a full team, she's signed to the agency CAA, and she's quite booked and busy.
I wonder what Charlie is up to. You know what I mean? Like, she was the top one. You know, she was the number one TikToker on TikTok. You know what I mean? Now she is like doing thing that Kim Kardashian is doing, you know, the Kardashians, but this time it's called, I don't know, the D'Amelios or whatever.
Treating her internet exploits like it's a job. She's also being thoughtful about what she sells and promotes to her followers and how she wants to monetize. Unbeknownst to her, she's helping create a lane or achieve with her fashion.
Like, I don't know what they are even talking about. Like, do we need to learn something from these monologues? Like, what is happening?
You also
Like, don't do that. Like, don't do that. I will skip now from here on.
Obviously, y'all are in very different age ranges, but I always, whenever I hear
what she wants to achieve with her fashion brand, Rikera.
You also and obviously y'all are in very different age ranges, but I always, whenever I hear Nene Leakes,
yes,
you know, her face is all over the internet. Her, you know.
Who is that? Oh, right. I just have to read. Nene Leakes is a reality TV star who was a key cast member in Bravo's Real Housewives of Atlanta. Because of her humor and personality, the internet uses many of her scenes from the show to create classic memes that are still widely circulated, although she hasn't appeared on the series for four seasons. Wow.
She's an icon, you know.
She's mother.
You get nothing else from me today. Goodbye.
But I can tell she's annoyed because she's not getting anything off of these memes. And she says it. She's like, I'm not getting paid a thing off of all these memes. And I feel like your generation, the goal was to be memed. But how do you feel about that when people are using your likeness and maybe you feel like you're not, do you feel like how do you feel about being memed?
I love being memed, and if I don't get paid for it, I just charge it to the game. I mean, I feel like that's the entertainment industry, and it's about people seeing you. So you see me, but I don't get paid for it, I still feel like I did my job. So it's okay. I feel like it's a part of the job.
Yeah.
And I feel like
it's like publicity. Like, if you get memed, it is free publicity. You know what I mean? Like, if they do memes out of you, you are more recognizable. It's easier for you to get brand deals. You know what I mean? Like, just show them your meme collage or whatever. And they are like, ah, that's you? All right, I know you. I saw one of your TikTok. Um, it edits TikTok edits. These are really big, I guess, nowadays. Oh,
Everybody not getting paid.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like everyone.
Right. Speaking of that, so obviously Vine was your first platform.
Yes.
RIP Vine.
May she forever live.
Yes. And I was reading a story about like they say the meeting that ended Vine, and I think you were probably too young.
But I heard about it. And
Yeah.
yes.
inside the secret meeting that changed the fate of Vine forever.
I
Okay.
heard about it.
So, but it like basically fell apart because
After word spread in the Vine community about the contract, a few other names were added to the roster, bringing the total up to 21 Viners seeking compensation or threatening to walk. However, after an hour of discussion during that last meeting at 1600 Wine Street, it was clear the deal was not going to go through. At that point, we knew Vine was dead, said one Viner at the meeting. Okay.
they said they could give the creators X amount of dollars. They weren't able to give the creators this amount of dollars, so they were just like, fuck it, we're shutting it down.
So what happened?
Okay, what happened?
Allegedly. Tell us all this time. I don't know.
Okay.
This could be fable.
Okay.
But they say that the ones that was up on Vine went to Vine headquarters and was like, give us money. And Vine was like, we broke. And they was like, okay, so we finna go to Instagram. That's how like Instagram comedy was made before it was refined to the what it is now.
Right.
The Instagram comedy that was like, oh, like that stupid, like, I
Yeah, that's a fable. That sounds like a fable, bro.
fall. You know, I fall every video, and it's real. Like that was created because Vine didn't pay them.
Right.
And I don't respect them creators.
Okay, talk about that because
I mean, I respect everybody. Who am I? I'm not God. Okay.
But I mean, like, do you feel like these platforms owe you anything?
I think they owe me everything.
Okay.
But am I gonna get it? Probably not. So.
Well, it depends on the platform, bro. Like, if the platform is saying you get $100 for every 100,000 views you make for one video, you should get that. Like, if it's written black on white, like you get a payout if you get X amount of views for this money, you should get it. You know what I mean? And also there is so much now you can do with TikTok to make money. Which the most I'm not doing like these TikTok matches, you know what I mean? You can, if you go live and you get donations, well, I guess, you know what I mean? And brand deals, you can do a TikTok shop now. Um, it's already a lot, you can lip sync. If you have at least like 1,000 or whatever followers on TikTok, you can join like a music rewards program where you can lip sync a new song, and if you get a lot of views, you get a a, a part of this reward program for this song only. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot.
I'm not gonna be like, give it to me.
Right.
But the best thing really for TikTok is have a really big audience. You know what I mean? You like grow your audience on TikTok. But I don't feel TikTok really, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm not doing good enough. I do really silly things. I try to get these little children with the TikTok filters, but I was like, how can even little children, children in general, can they even comprehend the things that I'm saying? Are they even mature enough to understand what I'm saying? When I'm saying like spiritual stuff, I'm like, maybe these are not my viewers, and maybe I should stop doing all these childish stuff because I mean, I'm 29, you know what I mean? Like, I can still do these childish stuff and so on, but I'm like, I'm not in my teenager years anymore. Like, when I was 15, 16, and it was cool. It was a little bit, cool to do like Snapchat stories and Instagram stories here and there. But now it's like, I mean, I'm not embarrassed by it, but I think maybe I really should go more spiritual, more adultish, because maybe this is what we really need. I do that with reactions and so on, but that's so long. Most is entertaining stuff, because I react to entertaining stuff, videos. But when I talk, I really talk, like spiritual, I would say, but
Maybe I'm a fool. I don't know. Maybe I'm like, thank you for 3 nickels. But I'm happy with my 3 nickels.
Right.
At least I can pay rent.
Yes.
Now I should want more. I should fight for more.
Uh-huh.
And maybe I'm doing what they call it, a covert operation.
Okay.
We don't know.
Yes.
But I think creators do deserve more money. But like I
whoa, you are getting already pretty, like a lot, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's worth it for mental health reasons. Probably not, but that's your own fault if you get mentally ill by that.
said, I think everybody deserves more money.
Yeah.
Well, I'm finna go. Go to YouTube. Oh, let me not gag them. Who should I go to?
You are?
Let me not talk. Who should I go to?
Right.
Social media CEO and tell him to give me stock in the company?
Right.
I have to be Mr. Beast. And I'm not, and I want a life.
Okay.
I think you can ask for as much as you.
He's 27, bro. I thought, all right, no, I didn't thought really that he was older than me, to be honest. Nah, to be honest, not. But you could think because he has so many subscribers that you may think that he was crazy, older, but he's not.
Give.
Yes.
Mr. Beast bleed for that shit. So I give Mr. Beast the stock. Me, personally, I like to have secrets.
Yes.
I like to have a life. I like to have, a humanity to me. Not saying Mr. Beast isn't human. Shout out Jimmy.
Yes. We love
I
Mr.
think,
Beast.
I don't know. I'm scared.
We don't have to talk about him.
Mr. Beast can come through the ceiling and kill me.
You are stupid. We love Mr. Beast over at Complex and all of that.
Okay,
So
we
we'll
love
move
him.
off of-
Mr. Beast, love you, sister. Peace to balls.
But, okay, speaking of that, he does a lot of stunts.
Yes.
Like crazy ass stunts. And I saw you say once, like, the only difference between, like, acting and what you do on social is that there is a script.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure are you performing on social?
Ooh. I think I'm performing every day when I wake up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think my life is. I think being a human.
Be
is
honest. Be honest. Be honest. Oh, I think being a human is a performance. Now, that is like, let's talk about that because if it's human talk, the spiritualist is right next to you, bro, and talking to your ear like that. So let me get started, all right, with the human being a performance. Like, what do you really need what do you really mean first of all with performance? Because if you say perform like act, yes, because acting is taking action. You know what I mean? So she is not wrong with that because a human being should always take actions. You know what I mean? Like, to act, how to act, and so on. It is really, really important. But how to act really can also come from within, or it should come from within. And it's not like Now that is a little bit controversial, right? And it's not, shouldn't be like thinking and then acting. It should be straight acting sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, for example, it's like, give me a good example. All right, I saw um I saw a girl, a woman, all right, in a beautiful red dress. I was walking into the park. She was going that direction, but she went a separate direction, all right. And then I saw, just observing, I saw a leaf going into her long, beautiful brunette hair. You know what I mean? And if I didn't think, I would have just acted, went to her and said, "Hey, you have a leaf in your hair, just so you know." But I had an interval and time to think. That's where it gets tricky with thinking. Then I thought, first of all, hmm, maybe I should go to her and tell her that she has a leaf in that. But maybe if I say that, maybe she could think that I want to hit on her, or maybe, it is like, what is this guy trying to do? It could be weird and stuff like that. And that's where thought came in, and I didn't took action. I took the action basically not to tell her, you know what I mean? But that's what I mean with you shouldn't think, but act right away instead of thinking and then act. That is the hard part, as somebody who is sometimes in the ego state, because when you are in the ego state, you are thinking a lot. And I also realized if I am listening to music, I am more in the ego state because I was listening to music. If you listen to music, you listen to the music and what they say in the music. So that's where the ego could also be strengthening, because what others are saying are thoughts. The ego is thought. So, you know what I mean? And that's why I didn't say it, and I still regret it even of now. Now I'm not really regretting it. I'm just using it as a good example. You know what I mean? Because it's not about, if you regret things in life, you should really stop it, because you can't change the things that happened, and you will never can change it. You can just do it better the next time. You know what I mean? Like, next time, if that happens again, you go there and tell her or tell him, because, bro, if I have like a booger in my nose, right? Like a really fat one, and I was in public and somebody saw me and told me, like, you have a really fat booger in your nose, just so you know, I will be like, thank you for telling me. Like, now I'm not like looking crazy with my fat booger in my nose. You know what I mean? Like, show some love, bro.
Yes.
Um,
And I'm sorry that I didn't show love to that woman. I'm sorry.
I am not like being like, okay, so I'm going to fake this and say that it's real. Because social media was not meant to do that and be
Yes.
that. And I have acted now. And acting is really, really actually performing. And I feel like internet is just playing up reality.
Got it. Cause like, okay, were you performing when Duke Dennis was on the show?
Will you pay my rent this month?
Hell nah.
Again, Duke Dennis. Like the name Duke Dennis is like I I said it again, they are so big in the USA nowadays. You can't even not say their names, because if you say their names, it is making it a little bit more better. You know what I mean? Like, it is basically good to say their names because they have a big reach. You know what I mean? They are big names already.
I thought you would do it. I thought you like to care and help and support women.
But you remember what I was saying? I was saying like time.
So you could eventually pay my rent.
If we was together.
The chemistry felt real, but do you feel like you were performing?
Hey, let's be real. Let's be real. You performed. Yes, you performed.
Should have never done it.
Why you say that?
Because
it was highly entertaining.
I know. I can't escape him. I'm kidding.
He's just an example.
Was I playing it up? I like niggas. Well,
Okay.
let me say PR.
You can say it.
I like fine shit.
Okay.
I'm sorry. He
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
But do I want Duke Dennis?
Well, yeah, you said you're not really into people on the internet or in the
No,
entertainment
I like
industry.
secret trade.
Okay.
I like a secret.
Okay.
I like a secret.
No, I'm the same way.
He's vocal.
Yeah.
And he's very fine.
Yeah.
He's very courageous. He's very charismatic.
Courageous.
But I like mine ones to nobody even. You don't even see he's a wisp.
Oh, so you don't want to be an internet power couple with anybody?
Because when we break up, I'm finna go broke. No.
You wouldn't go broke. You'd be able to hold your own.
I mean, I'm not gonna go broke, but the money is gonna go down, and I don't want my relationship and that.
What? Why is the money going down then? I never heard of that, to be honest, guys. I never.
To be a factor in my life.
Right. Speaking of them, how do you feel about Twitch? I know you do it sometimes. Is it something that you want to do more?
Let me see how to make this.
Shout out to Black Boy Max. I watched a few of his videos. I'm sad to say, bro, but you might really be a kitty cat. You know what I mean? Like, when I saw that with what's his name? The other guy on Face. Wait, give me 1 second. You see Plague Boy? Plague Boy Max fight with how many fights did he had? With Silky, when he called Silky a B word, you know what I mean? When he called Silky a B word, like screaming out of his lungs, and Silky came down there, and they getting into a fight. First of all, face on the meat, then choked him, forced him to look straight to the camera while choking him, and then left him on all fours. Like, come on, bro. Like, don't even try. You know what I mean? Like, you are little. You are pretty little. You are entertaining. Yes, you have a crazy fan base. Yes, but don't try. Even me, bro. Like, I am Asian, but I promise you that I'm not as little as some Asians are. You know what I mean? Like, I was born in Germany. I'm 6 feet. You don't want no smoke, black boy. No smoke, like at all. And I'm talking like I am a big YouTuber or whatever. I have 51 subscribers now. But just so you know, you don't ever want to smoke with me. Who wants smoke with me? You know what I mean? Like nobody.
Nice. I think I have always said the biggest influencer will be somebody who gives their life to the internet. And that's what streaming is. And I
Chad, should I give my life to the internet? Like, how can I ever do that, bro? Like, I love nature for too much for that. Like, I mean, I can do IRL streaming, I guess, but I have to get some money first because it costs some money to do IRL streaming. You know what I mean? Like, uh, recording in 4K or whatever it is, and then have the internet, the Wi-Fi, the package, you know what I mean? Like unlimited Wi-Fi or how you call it, unlimited data volume. Bro, it costs some money, like 100 or 200 euros. I'm like not that crazy as of now, you know? I'm not as liquid as of now.
respect it down. I think they are the Don Julios of internet creators. Would I ever do it again?
Damn, that's how you think? I might have to become a streamer now.
No, because it gives a sort of digital slavery vibe to me. And I don't want to be a slave.
Oh, whoa, what do you mean by that? Whoa. Because I understand maybe a little bit because that what chat is saying, some people do it. Like a lot, basically. Like, chat, what should I do next? Like they don't have like I mean they have to interact with chat because that's their community, that's their donators and so on. You know what I mean? Like the money makers. So I understand like chat, like of course they are listening to chat because chat is really him. You know what I mean? Like chat really can go crazy sometimes. You know what I mean? With the with anything, to be honest, like really. So is it like a form of slavery now? Now that is a different question because if you're making YouTube or TikTok and so on, also you are also still a slave to the digital content creation. You know what I mean? Like you also do entertaining stuff to entertain people. You could maybe say, "Oh, I'm just being me," but nobody, I'm telling you, nobody is exaggerating like that. Like this is not ordinary behavior. You know what I mean? Like you do this stuff, this extra stuff, to get more attention. So you are also a slave in some kind of way for views and money and clout.
Wait.
That's
It is what it is.
crazy.
Wait.
I mean, that's a. Well, have you been watching Streamer University?
The social experiment, guys, that's running on society. Yes, I've been watching Streamer University. I was very sad that me and Larry didn't get called from Kai Cenat. But also we did.
Y'all are not even streamers, bro. Larry Merritt, damn. I didn't. Ah, That's why she's calling him Larry. I call him by his YouTuber name, Larry, but his real name is Larry. So should I call him Larry or Larry? Because Larry is a little bit more personal, but also I want to be more personal. You know what I mean? I like it should always be more personal. Like that's what I mean. Like Larry Merritt, also known as also known as Larry, is the 27-year-old influencer who also gained his popularity on the now defunct Vine and is close friends with Quenlin. They often produce content together. Yeah, like come on, you are a slave to Larry. Like you can't tell me that, Quenlin. Like you can't tell me that.
Was I sad actually?
No, you want to be a part of it?
Metaphorically.
Okay, okay.
Realistically, I would have, I would have lost my mind in there. I would have felt like in a jail. I would have felt like I was in a jail cell, like a caged animal.
Okay.
It was like a human petting zoo. I'm kidding. I'm talking shit. I'm very happy with.
It was entertaining.
It was entertaining.
It was smart. A very smart concept.
Kai Cenat is a genius.
Genius. I love the keys.
This is the key to everybody's doing.
Anything Kai Cenat does, I bow down.
Yeah.
Same with Speed.
Yep.
I love.
Now here we go. Here we go. The biggest streamer of the world. I was wondering why didn't they bring up Speed? Maybe Speed is not, doing so many collabs with them, but Speed is is a tier on its own. He is a tier on its own, bro. Like, let's say Kai Cenat, Jinxie, whatever, XQC, Aiden Ross is S tier. I Show Speed is above S tier. I Show Speed is like S plus tier. You know what I mean? Like it's the first time I saw somebody who I would consider giving S plus tier, bro. And I know I am glazing like crazy, but he is first of all 20 years old. All right, he has so many subscribers, and his reach with this live streaming and so on, because he's doing it globally and so on, is so big. I am like, wow. And his age, I saw him basically growing up since he was like 16 or something, right? And maturing. It's like, wow, like he really is doing way, way, way better. You know what I mean? Like so much better. Where I'm like, wow. As a 20 years old, I wasn't even as mature as him, to be honest, but also not really as gay as him. So I Show Speed, also known as Darren Watkins Jr., is a 20-year-old live streaming sensation and global internet entertainer known for his high energy personality, record-breaking streams, and spontaneous, unscripted content that blends gaming, travel, and viral stunts. Yeah, okay.
Speed.
Forbes said it, bro.
I love Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
And if they would have asked me to be in Streamer University, I would have went.
You would have went? They probably thought you did want to go.
I didn't apply.
Did you apply? Oh, you didn't even apply.
I didn't apply.
Okay.
I thought I could have like got nepotism then.
Okay. Yeah,
But
Duke should have looked out.
Yeah, I see internet nepotism don't matter to Kai Cenat, which I respect.
Okay.
And I will apply next time.
Yes.
I sent him a text. I sent him a text with the Streaming University when he was going through the list of people that he accepted into it. I said, and me too, and he never responded.
Oh.
So.
You should have just applied, to be honest. Like, that was like free promo, an opportunity for a lot of people to know your name. Like, Ray got boosted like crazy. Dota, his career really began when he was on there. DDG got a lot of followers after that. India Love, also, like, I don't even know, like, I'm not even watching her content like that, but I still see her sometimes. Like, around, get passed around or whatever. Jay Cinco with what's her name? I don't know. She is doing OnlyFans or whatever she does. Lula or whatever. I don't know. Uh, who else? Come on. I think that it's, Agent was there, Duke Dennis, of course, but I didn't see really Chris or Davis on there. Well, that's too bad, bro. Like that was an opportunity for all streamers, bro, who went there and showed what they could do. Or, I mean, sometimes you just have to look bad. You know what I mean? Like a bad B word, like India Love. Like, what is she bringing onto the table except for her looks? Really, you know what I mean? Like, that is crazy. With the women. Like, sometimes you just have to look that good that you are like that the male streamers are giving you attention, you know what I mean? And like, damn, I mean, her body looks crazy. I don't know if it's real, but it's crazy.
Okay.
Okay, but we gonna get you on a cooking show, brother.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, accepted into it. I said, and me too. You on a cooking show, brother.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
Yes, Kai, can you come on a cooking show?
Who else you want?
Hey, she got Duke Dennis, Kai Cenat. Now that that he has a girlfriend, maybe when he's single again, if it ever happens, though.
What on the cooking show?
Who else I want on
I shall speak. Come on,
cooking show? I want
Tyler, the creator.
Dochi on the cooking show. I want Doja Cat on the cooking show. I want Michael B. Jordan
Ooh,
on the cooking
okay.
show.
I love.
Of course she want that. Of course she want that. She want that really. Wait a minute. Uh Michael B. Jordan. I think he's over 35 to be honest. Uh Give me the age right away, bro. Like just help me out, brother. 38, yeah. 38 and he's still that good looking, bro? I mean, 38 is not that big of an age, to be honest. Especially when I'm 29. I don't I shouldn't say that. You know what I mean? Like when I was like a teenager, I said 29, 30 is crazy. Now when I say 29, when I'm 29 and I'm saying 38 is crazy, I will get karma for that. So Michael B. Jordan, 38 is a young age, bro. Like don't bother by it.
Love that.
Don't get bothered by it. Never.
That would be cute.
That would be fun, right? I want Tyler Creator on cooking
I knew it. She said it once.
show. I want everybody on cooking show.
Yeah. I would love to see all those people on the cooking show.
Well, that'd be fun.
That would be really fun. How do y'all, because it's like, y'all do a lot, like, I just watched the Kali Uchis one, which was really cute, and it's like,
Thank you.
how do you come up with, because it's not, obviously you're cooking, you're interviewing, and then y'all did that cute little pedestal moment where it was spinning.
Edit for me.
Mwah.
Right, like how do you think about what to do for each guest?
I sit down in a room with my Dark Knights and we plot.
It works.
Thank
It's
you.
like, it's,
I feel like y'all got a group of Dark Knights here.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I do it how you do it.
Yes, thank you. You're funny. No, you do it on a different level, but yes.
Gag it.
And then I also want to talk about, you were, like, I know you know the term parasocial, and you were talking about how you don't want to.
Parasocial refers to a one-sided relationship in which a person feels emotionally connected to someone, or often a public figure, celebrity, or fictional character, despite having no real personal interaction with them. Ah, so fans, like fans are parasocial. Oh yeah, I understand. I see it. Yeah, of
Cry anymore
course.
online because people use it against you. Do you think your fans, because I think about this because y'all give a lot.
Oh, thank you.
You do, and like you give a lot of yourself, and sometimes it feels like the fans feel entitled. Do you feel like they expect too much of you? Do you think they actually care about your well-being?
Yes, I think they actually care about my well-being.
Okay.
Fans, but
Yeah.
there's more than fans on
Right.
the internet. And I feel like there's the ones that lurk, waiting, slithering.
Yeah. Are you afraid now of?
Anticipating.
Because I feel like also people are waiting to cancel people.
Yes, but Donald Trump is the president.
Ain't that the?
Is there a cancel culture still nowadays? Well, it's really extreme, you know, if it's like something really extreme happening, like let's say cheating. The public cheating with the CEO of I don't know what it was, but it was on a Coldplay concert, you know, and they got caught cheating. You know what I mean? Like hugging her. Like, how dumb are you as a CEO of a tech firm, right? Hugging your employee who is not your wife from behind like that in a public space. Like, are you dumb, bro? Like, how do these people even get to the top, bro? Like, maybe they are very intelligent when it comes to, you know what I mean, like leading a company or whatever. I don't know how you would do that, you know. But how can you not be intelligent when it comes to thinking somebody, you know, who knows me because I'm a public figure might take a picture, a video, or whatever when I am in public space, hugging my employee and everybody else who was on there, the other employees, shame on y'all that you didn't snitch, bro. Like really, like cheating should always get caught, bro. Like there is no way. Even when I am cheating, you know what I mean? Like when I cheat, catch me, bro. Like catch me. You should catch me and expose me, bro. Like, be a snitch. Be a snitch, bro.
True.
That's what I mean. Like, it
And
is just
not
no way.
saying kudos to him.
Yeah, no, but it just talks about how no one can ever really be canceled.
I mean, you can go to jail. So I don't do illegal.
And I know you.
Yes, but Donald Trump is the president.
Ain't that the truth?
And not saying kudos to him.
Yeah, no, but it just talks about how no one can ever really be canceled.
I mean, you can go to jail. So I don't do illegal.
And I know you, it's only been a couple of years or maybe a year since it seems like you've locked in and got very strategic about your career and monetizing. And what caused that shift?
Seeing the new girls be like, oh my gosh, I've been watching you my whole life. I'm about to go buy a house. I'm like, a house? With what?
And she did it so long, bro, with a big following. Where I'm like, how can you not do something with such a big following, bro? Like, how could you not, bro? Like, it is still messing like with my mind. Like, how can you not do that, bro? Like, when I have 1 million subscribers, guys, I'm telling you, there will a merch coming out. You know, there is like anything is coming out, bro. Like it is going crazy, to be honest. After 1
My
million, of course, yeah.
money. I'm like, y'all getting money? So then I tried to figure. I said, let me try to get a couple nickels. And I just started waking up every day and being like, this is a job, and I treat my internet like a job now.
Okay. Does that make it, does that change the process? Does it make it less enjoyable?
No, I think
Be honest. Like if you treat it as a job, as work, like a lot of people really get tired of this. But if it's like, I mean, basically you did it already, but you didn't had structure in it. You know what I mean? Just like me. Like I am doing it right now, but I don't have structure. I don't have the thumbnails. I don't have maybe the provoking titles for it. If and I don't have a lot of short because I'd rather love to put out content even if it's long than edit videos because I mean it's also entertaining. I actually do like to edit videos because I rewatch my video then, the first time then I watch my video. And the funny thing is I like to watch me saying stuff. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'm still like, wow, I really became that person. You know what I mean? Like I really feel like I evolved basically. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I'm like, wow, bro, like I'm hearing myself talk and so on and see me on camera and I'm like, when I was younger, I never thought I would do something like that. I never thought I would be so open to say things that I'm just having on my mind basically. You know what I mean? Like what is also like really important to me. You know what I mean? Like, it is really important to me that I really influence other people in a good way. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I understand don't have the best takes on it, but it is at least real. You know what I mean? Like, when somebody is saying something, but they do the opposite, and I see that, I am, basically exposing them. I'm talking it out, But all right, let's go.
think we live in a society, and I'm okay with that. We live in a capitalistic one, so it's like, all right, let me work for comfort.
Yeah.
It's either that or complaining and sitting on concrete. So
But before you noticed that all these girls coming up after you were making money,
yes,
what did you think was going to be your pathway to making money?
marrying rich.
Really? Oh, like for real?
Swear.
Okay.
Bro, she is honest with that. And just as honest as she is waking up every day and thinking about OnlyFans, bro. Like that is real. I'm telling you, that is real. She said it multiple times. It is real. I'm telling you right now, it is. It is. It really is.
I don't know why I didn't expect that. Okay.
Marrying rich, being a superstar, but
OnlyFans?
well, let me be for real. I never thought money was not going to be abundant in my life.
Okay.
I never saw me like being like, how am I gonna make $1? I feel like I manifest abundance and it comes.
For sure.
Now that could be delusion.
I don't think so.
I genuinely feel like I've always thought that I was abundant, so I am abundant.
Wait a minute. What does that even mean, abundant? Oh, rich, basically rich. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I mean, come on, bro. Like if you don't manifest it, then it's your own fault, to be honest. I am manifesting it myself right now. You know what I mean? Like I know that I will be abundant, basically rich. It's a new word that I learned today. So I'm using it now. I'm just saying rich. I just manifest that I will be rich. So I will be rich someday, and you watch me. You watch me, guys. And the first subscribers of me, to be honest, again, y'all getting something back. You know what I mean? Y'all are getting something back. Just so you know.
You've also said, which I thought was interesting, and we're gonna talk about this next, but you said that you feel like you're palatable, digestible.
Yes.
Why do you say that?
Why do I feel like I'm digestible? I said that?
Yeah, because you were like, I think a lot of people fuck with me because I'm easy to digest.
Oh yeah, because I make a little 1-2 type of joke. I think maybe that's why, and I know that I'm beautiful.
Yes. Yeah.
So that I'm palatable.
Got it. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, but by his grace, I got beauty in this life. By his grace.
Did you always feel like that?
No. Ooh, them tween years.
But you've always been a very cute girl.
I was looking rickety during my tween years. No shade, all love and power to her.
But you also grew up around a lot of white people, no?
Yes.
And I'm sure that impacted your perception of your own beauty.
Oh my God, I remember telling this guy I had a crush on him. He's like, oh, I don't like colored girls. I was like, like gag.
Whoa.
Oh, I don't like colored girls. I was like, like gagged me. I was like, oh,
color.
Like, maybe that's why she doesn't really like the white people. You know what I mean? Like, after a rejection like that, I would be a racist to white also, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Colored.
Well, you grew up in Dallas.
I grew up in Dallas.
Okay.
And I feel like black people just got to be widely accepted in like 2016.
In Dallas.
In America.
On the internet. Oh, okay. In general. Okay.
BLM, I'm telling y'all, BLM. I mean, it's good that they are getting widely accepted, but now it's like they are widely entitled also. You know what I mean? Like, it is crazy nowadays.
Okay, got it.
And before that, it was like, I don't know. It was very odd growing up in a predominantly white place. And I had to unlearn a lot of things.
Me too, though, actually. How you call that word? Predominantly a white neighborhood. Because I'm from Germany, bro. I was born in Germany, so it's obviously most of them are white. The minority was still uh foreigners. You know what I'm foreigners with, let's say a background, a migration background, or however you call that. Which I'm like, it was also not the best way. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't really that included, but it's also because of my behavior. Like, I was really shy and so on, and just maybe a little bit different. I don't know, but shy for sure. But nowadays, it's like, I don't care, bro. Like, I don't care what you talk about my personality, about my character, because I know it is not real. So you can try me, bro. You can try me all day.
Predominantly white place. And I had to unlearn a lot of things from that experience.
Like what?
And yeah, it was very odd. I literally don't even know. Like when I go back to home, I'm like, glad I got to escape this jail cell.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. Are you still in contact with anybody from those years?
No.
Did they reach out to you?
No.
Really?
They was ops. They made me question my like worth as a human.
Yes.
They were ups. Yeah, yeah, okay, I see. I would also, okay, they weren't like real ups. Some of them were, especially my teachers, you know what I mean? Like teacher ups, like they are crazy ups, you know what I mean? Uh, of course, some, no, almost all of them were ups, to be honest. Um, and like colleagues were ups, you know what I mean? Like almost everybody is ups. Like it's not like I'm cool really. I can be cool with some still, you know, but I don't really want to or have to because it's like such a different behavior and so on. Like I don't want to deal with that anymore, like to be honest.
Ops. They made me question my like worth as a human.
Yes.
So I had to get the fuck.
Right. Well, but I mean, I think, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of young people watching this who might be in very similar positions.
Yeah.
Well, how did you get to a place of, other than you feeling like maybe puberty and growing up or whatever, but how did you get to a place of feeling like I like how I look, I'm beautiful, and a lot of people like how I look?
First of all, I'm not really the most good looking guy, you know what I mean? Like some of them from TikTok are also said, you know, I look chopped. So I am average or really chopped because average nowadays, what average means, bro, if I look around seeing these little kids and teenagers, how they dress, like their hair, how they make that, I am like super chopped, bro. Like really. I am one of them that are super chopped, bro. Like I see them and I'm like, bro, this little kid, like 5 years, 7 years old, he might be a model, bro. Like he might be a model for Vogue or something. And I'm really like, how does he have better style than me? How does he have better hair than me? But also, I am not really caring about my appearance that much. You know what I mean? Like I could care a little bit better. I don't know if you see that, but first of all, my hair is really thin. You know, it's really sad to see. But second of all, I have like really little pimples or whatever it is. I don't understand why, but I have it right like here. And here I don't really have it. On my nose I have it. Here also, actually, this came not too long ago, like 3 years ago. Be, had the ease, and I'm like, why do I have this? Like I never had pimples like crazy like that in my life, and they are so small you wouldn't even really see it. But I still am like, why, bro? I don't think it's because I don't use any products, because the last time I used like really crazy products on my face was when I was a teenager, bro. Like when I was 15, 16, 17, bro. Nowadays, I don't use almost no products at all because I'm not a fan of products, especially those with chemicals on it, in it. So basically all. The one things I allow me to use, which products I use are natural products, you know. Aloe vera, well, it's not 100%, it is 98%, but I'm like, come on. It's just a little bit and it's not even as a big thing. You know what I mean? I use a lot of oils, coconut oil and so on, jojoba oil for my hair, aloe vera gel for my hair, coconut oil for my skin and so on. So I always smell like coconut. Uh, Vaseline for my lips, it's not, I don't know what it really is, but it just has one ingredient in it and is pH friendly and so on. So it's like, come on, like, and it's not like I have crazy pimples or so on, but I could still like take more care in general about my face. My hair is getting better, to be honest, even if it doesn't look that full, it's getting better to actually getting better. But I could of course do crazier than that, but I don't want to stress my hair and my scalp, I could also grow it out and make a perm out of it and go crazy and everybody is like, oh my god, and have like a earring, with the cross and so on, and maybe have a lip piercing, nose piercing, maybe ear piercing, maybe I shape a little bit here on that away and put on contact lenses. But guess what, I'm not doing all this kind of work because I don't want people to like me for my looks, bro. I don't really want people to like me as a character or personality because I know that's fake. I just want people to learn something new. You know what I mean? Like, I want to teach, not teach, but show them they are worth more than they think they are. It's like worth living. You should never kill yourself. Bro, please, please. If you see that and you have depression or whatever, and you don't have anybody to talk to, bro, DM me, bro. Call me. It doesn't even matter what it is. I will be there for you as long as I have so much free time. You can DM me or call me and I will answer you. Just, of course, when I really read it, but on Instagram, you can always DM me and call me or whatever. I will contact you or you contact me. Better, of course. TikTok, Snapchat. You have a few choices, so please, guys, it is never too late. You know what I mean? And you should never think that way. Like your life is not worth anything. Please, guys, please. Thank you. Because I was in that mindset, you know what I mean? But it's a bad mindset to have in general that you always making it worse and worse and worse, and someday the day might come because you had such a bad day with such a bad mindset where you're like, maybe nowadays is time because I already planned it and so on. Like, it really can go so quickly because, and that's why if you already have the thought of it, planned on it, how you could do it, please reach out to me, guys. Come on. I don't want to see anybody of you dying, especially not children, bro. Like, you have so many potential lives to lose, bro. Like, because to not do, to live because you are depressed, please call me, DM me. Thank you.
I always had think that was cute.
Okay.
And my parents have always spoken beauty into me.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no like competition. I know a lot of women are in competition. Their mothers are in competition with them.
Yeah.
I never had that vibe.
Mm-hmm. Your mom's also beautiful.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Danita.
Yeah.
Slanita, as
Yes.
I like to call.
Birthday makeup. Get ready with me. Talk through. Okay. What? I still don't understand it why, but Quenlin looks a little bit like she looks Blasian to me. She looks Blasian, like she's Asian a little bit, but she is not, right?
Or the sleigh. But I feel like I don't know. I was a cute child. My mom called me cute. My sisters called me cute. Even though I did grow up in a predominantly white environment, like I'm not gonna lie and say I wasn't getting trade.
Okay, okay.
And so, like I have always.
And I learned it from Quenlin. Trade is like having a man, something like that. You know what I mean? And that is the thing. If you have a good environment, everybody loved you, saying you're cute and so on, you look good and so on, then it really comes out of you. You feel like you cute or you good looking, and then you do also something for it. You know what I mean? And that I think is really, really important. If you start a family, if you are a parent, always say a little bit to your kid like, I love you. You look good the way you look. You know what I mean? And I mean, you don't have to say I love you, but some really love it when you say it in words, I guess, because words doesn't really matter anything. Your actions matter more. You know what I mean? You can say I love you to your children after you beat them up. Come on, guys. Like,
Been wanted, which is
Yes, for
nice.
sure. Yeah.
And so I've always felt beautiful. And I've always wanted myself, like, I always used to look in the mirror when I was a twin and be like, just let me get over this hump. And I know it would be beautiful on the other side of the rainbow. And it was. So I've always looked at myself and knew that I was beautiful.
Okay, good. I love to hear that.
And I always have known I was smart. I know that I have intelligence, which makes me feel triple amount of beautiful.
Yes.
Because if I
now the ego is coming out quite heavy. You know what I mean? Like, if you're feeling yourself, and believe me, Quenlin is quite often feeling herself, maybe a little bit too much. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's just too much. But I mean, it's her job. That's how she getting attention and so on. All right, not going too into deep with it.
was just a pretty face with nothing behind it, then I don't think I would be as confident as I am right now.
For sure. For sure.
And no shade to
Of
the
course
girls
not.
who is just pretty.
Of course not. But everybody should aspire to be smart, if you can.
I think everybody should aspire to be smart.
I think so too.
I think if we preaching, you should just be cute, like we doing a big harm to society.
Yes. Yeah.
But guess what? We're doing it on TikTok. Do you know how many are just looking cute, beautiful, handsome, just dancing, lip syncing? They are not even singing the song, right? Do you know how many? It is quite a lot of people. Like Charlie, Addison. Of course, I don't know how smart they are, but just out of their looks, they reach that following. All right. Um, Sophie Rain. Sophie Rain is a good one. Lil Tay. I mean, she was more entertaining. She is really smart about it. I feel like with the money, showing always the money and with the big cars and so on. When she was like so little, I'm like, bro, how she even did that? You know what I mean? And so on. So many. They are just good looking and they get followings out of that. Instagram models, TikTokers. Like I can't see it anymore. Like it is so easy, bro. You really just want me to look really good, and then they are like, "Oh my God, it is John Tavi or John Tavi, my first name, Johnny, my second name, or Johnny." You know what I mean? Like he's so good looking. Oh my God, I want to have a boyfriend like this, or I want him as a boyfriend, and so on. But I really want y'all to just like learn something from me, please. Like this is I don't care about the looks, bro. Like really.
I want to talk about your parents though, because it seems like you were given a lot of freedom to just be yourself.
Yes.
And I think sometimes, and I'm not gonna, I mean, I think sometimes, just with girls in general, like you're told, you know, my parents didn't do this, thank God. But you know, you're told like, shh, you know, don't make too much noise, da da da. And I think one of the things that's so powerful about what you do is that you were like unapologetically yourself.
And very loud.
Yes. And when you had Madeline on your cooking show,
Yes.
you yelled and you were like, I'm sorry for yelling. And you were like, she was like, I love it. And you were like, thank you for liking something I'm insecure about.
Sorry, I scared you again.
It's okay, I like it.
I'm loud. I keep yelling.
I like
Oh,
it.
Shanae. Oh, you like it? Okay. Thanks. Thanks for liking the things that I'm insecure about.
Are you insecure?
Amen. The women, the girls, they love Quenlin. Like when they are like bisexual or gay, the women, they love Quenlin. I mean, as a straight man, of course, bro. Like I wouldn't be mad to be together with Quenlin like at all. You know what I mean? Like, and of course, beautiful women like Pokimane, Quenlin, Pokimane and Madeline would love to be like in a relationship with her or something. Maybe Billie Eilish had something with her, a kiss, you know what I mean? Like, that is crazy because, bro, but the way she just grabbed her and kissed her like that, it was like she thought she was maybe a man, bro. Like, of course, Billie Eilish is more like she would be on top of the gay relationship. You know what I mean? Like the more masculine one. But when I look at Quenlin or Billie Eilish, who would be more masculine, I would say Quenlin really is the more masculine one.
About being loud?
Yes.
Really?
Sometimes. Yes, because if I'm, you see how you reacted? That's
Yeah.
what it,
You just shocked me though.
Yes, it's shocking, but from my view, you were like, so it makes me like a little bit.
You screamed.
Yes, but that's just how I move. That's my, that's the octave I operate.
Oh my God, this is perfect for attention, really. Screaming like that. Would I do it? Probably you will never see me scream, bro. Like you really have to get me into a real rage mode. You know what I mean? For me to scream like that. And that will probably will never happen because to get me angry nowadays it takes like maybe chat can do it. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about thousands of people having to chat all the time that I look chopped or whatever. And even then, I don't think it is possible, bro, to be honest. Yeah.
And so I have been a bit insecure of it sometimes because people, operate at this octave.
Yeah.
If I could live in a world where people are just screaming all the time and just yelling and just laughing very loudly, I would feel very comfortable. It would feel like this octave. So yeah, a world where people are just screaming all the time and just yelling and just laughing very loudly, I would feel very comfortable. It would.
Oh my God, this is straight chaos what you are wishing for. Straight chaos. This is like in LA the homeless streets. You know what I mean? If you like that, go there.
Feel like this octave. So yes, it's been a bit of an insecure thing. Like I remember growing up, I would laugh and I would have a very loud laugh. My laugh is like, people be like, in restaurants, I can't, if I'm on a date and they actually have me weak, it's like a testing moment to see if they're gonna be like, or if they're gonna laugh with me.
Okay.
And I just remember being a kid and laughing loud and then being like, Quenlin, can you be quiet? And you know, childhood trauma.
Right.
And it made me want to be quieter. So when I'm loud now, people are not like, I'm like, oh my God, thank you.
Aw, that's
Because when I was a
sweet.
kid, they was gagged.
Okay. Yeah, so you felt good with Madeline accepting it. Yes, that's sweet. I want to talk about fame now. I know you have a lot of famous friends, but does fame scare you? Why not?
Cause, fame.
She was like already famous like almost all her life. Why would she be like scared of it now? Like maybe if she was traumatized, then of course scared, but she actually liked the spotlight, so nothing to see here.
Is like, to me, I don't know the word. It's like an idea instead of a reality.
Okay.
Because I'd be seeing really famous people be normal people, and they're not. Like when I see somebody that's an A-list celebrity, they don't have 100 million people with them.
Yes.
So it's just like an idea, if that makes sense.
Yes, but I also heard you say that you know some people who are uber famous and they're not happy. I do think fame rewires your brain to a certain extent.
I think if you get fame as a child, like,
Okay.
God
Okay.
have his grace.
Yes, because my thing is that you are very relatable and authentic. And I would think that as you get more famous, and I guess there are some famous people who
give her more praises, more praises. She loved the praises.
remain grounded and tapped into reality, you know, but as you get more famous and get more, that you might come across as less relatable. Do you think about that?
I don't think about it because I think I would go crazy if I did, if I was like thinking of myself from this like third perspective all the time. But I think the way that you you maintain being relatable is just by staying human. I think you lose your relatability by losing your authenticity as a person. And I know that I'm very authentic to myself. Like, I know that I am a true person when I look at myself in the mirror. I know that I am kind to people, period.
All right, what do you mean with a true person? Because a person is just a personality that you make up yourself.
Even if they are unkind to me, if I have some hating ass shit to say, I will bite my tongue even though it might be warranted. If someone is having a bad day and they're serving me, I'm not gonna give them the energy back. I know that my parents raised me well, so I don't think I will lose my authenticity as I, gain notoriety. So I won't lose my relatability because I will be a good person and people see good people as themselves.
Yes, that's a great answer.
Yeah, because you see like, who's Beyonce is relatable.
Is
Beyonce
she?
is a billionaire. But Beyonce be like, dang, like, oh my God, that's me. Like, Beyonce's me.
I know.
Because she is authentic.
Yes, she is very authentic.
But that she's a
Wait a minute. Let's not get into Beyonce because the things Beyonce can do, bro, like in which community she is, bro, I don't know.
billionaire.
Yeah. I don't know if people find her relatable. I do because I grew up watching Beyonce, so I feel like I know her.
You might have to go straight to the airport. I don't have no luggage.
I'm rolling.
But it's better for you to go home than not have luggage.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Because where y'all coming out there?
Well, somebody can send your luggage.
But I think it goes back to what you just said, which is like how you're raised.
Yeah, how you're raised and how she moves. I feel like I don't relate to people who stuck up. But I could have $1 billion and I'll be stuck up. I would share it probably. I wouldn't be the ones that hoard it. Give me $1 billion. I'm kidding.
Okay, you seem to have a lot of famous friends that you're like truly friends with. I'm curious, and I'm like, and I know you said it happened because a lot of
Nah, I don't think so. Really don't think so. Like, friends in general are pretty fake to me already. You know what I mean? Like, I cut off basically all my friends, like almost all, just one not. And I am seeing or meeting like once every full blue moon, bro. Like once a year, twice a year, bro. When I was still in Germany. When I was in Laos, of course, I couldn't meet him. But now it's like to I don't need friends, bro. Like friends are somebody who knows you and so on, and it's like who knows me really if I am nothing?
these people grew up watching you. But I also think there has been an overall, sometimes people look down on content creators, influencers, but it seems like they've like welcomed you into the fold.
Yes, the Illuminati.
Yeah, I mean the Illuminati, but not even that. I would just say
The Illuminati is not real. I have asked so many times. I'm like, y'all, please, just let me come to one meeting, and nobody lets me in, so I don't think it's real.
She really think that's so easy, right? To get into the Illuminati club, bro. Like she really thinks that is so easy, bro. Like, bro, what? You are not even for them. You are not even on that status. For them, you are not even really there. For them, you are really just a puppet, bro. Like, come on.
But how do you feel about that? Like, why do you think celebrities have been so welcoming to you?
Because I'm not a fan and love fans, but I don't think anyone's God.
Yeah.
So you're just a person like me, regardless of what you accomplished and how much money you got in your bank account. And I think that makes celebrities feel safe.
Feel more human.
And I think maybe that's why. I think that's the same.
Me too, bro. Me too. Like, I am really not about the money and so on, and I am relatable. You can talk with me all the time. Like, it doesn't matter, like offline, online. Like, just please somebody talk with me, bro. I want to influence you really make make the world a better place, because these big influencers, celebrities, stars are all influencers, big influencers, you know what I mean? They have the power to influence so many people, bro. That's why I'm like, I need to talk with them so they have like almost the same perspective as me, and then they will be maybe like, wow, maybe I shouldn't eat meat. Maybe I should try be vegan and vegetarian. And then my fans, some of them will also be that. And but hey, yeah,
Way I feel if somebody's like, I'm like, well, you can't know my address. But if y'all don't shut the fuck up, there is not supposed to be a live audience. Shit. I'm kidding. Love y'all. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
But yes, I think I don't make people feel like they are superior, and a lot of people want to be around that vibe.
Yeah. Who are you a fan of? Like, who would you fan out over?
SpongeBob.
Okay.
Never mind. Let me not say that. I'm new to this.
You're doing great.
Who am I a fan of? SpongeBob. I'm a fan of Oprah.
Tyler
I'm
the
a fan of
Creator.
Martha Stewart. I'm a fan of Girl Bosses. I'm a fan of Shay Mitchell. I'm a fan of all of my homies. I'm a fan of anybody that tries to be a better version of themselves every single day.
I feel like that's big for you. Like self-improvement.
Yes, it's
I know
literally
you,
like I'm a Capricorn.
yes, and I know you went to that silent.
Bro, please stop it. Capricorn, this and that, bro.
Retreat.
We should do a darkness retreat together.
What is a darkness retreat?
They get a room, it's like a big cabin, and they block out any way light could come in. And there's a sink, a bathtub, a bed, a yoga mat, and a hole in the wall that's like double-sided for them to give you your food. And you sit there for as long as you can.
What are you thinking about?
For example, this is quite literally dumb. Being just dumb because we as human beings, we need sun. For like torturing ourselves for an experiment or for a video, heck no.
About improving now? Like, what's top of mind for you?
My inner voice, my inner critic, and making sure that it's not coming from a place of ego and like godliness. I would rather it come from like a place of like the one of everyone, rather than like me separating how to continue to be better than.
When she's talking about that, you know, about a little bit spiritualism, and because I think she took shrooms and so on. So that's why I say these people who took shrooms and so on, or meditation, if you only did meditation and went to a state like that, you perceive life differently. You know what I mean? And then it's like easier to navigate.
And just be better.
This is a hard pivot, but now we're gonna talk about your fashion brand.
Yes, Rakera.
Yes, Rakera. What does that name stand for?
I'm Quenlin Rakera Blackwell.
Oh, that's your middle name.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I had no idea. Okay.
Yes.
It's a great name.
Thank you.
Thank you for researching.
I named my clothing brand that because I thought it sounded good in French.
It does sound
I
good.
had some French people say, and I was like, okay, if it sounds good in French, then it'll work in the fashion market.
Okay. No, it's a very cute name. Jillian's gonna pop up some things.
Yes!
I want to talk. Well, it seems like you're very like serious about it. It says you spent 2 years looking for a manufacturer and you wanted to get it right.
I paused it. I did one drop, and then I paused everything because I realized in that one drop, like, I need so much more foundation. And like my main thing is like I have a fear of mediocrity, and I think mediocrity comes from not being prepared. And so I was like, let me prepare my brand and myself for a good drop too. So I paused it. I found good manufacturers. I found incredible designers. I know what photographers I want to work with now. I know how to model myself, and so I know what type of modeling I want done, and I just like went and trained myself to do what I want to do.
Got it.
And learned.
Okay. I want to talk about the graphics because I really love them. Because it's like you have a woman with an afro.
Black and sex.
Yes. And then above that, talk about the graphics and what you're trying to get across with this, with your brand.
I love like the look of lust. I love the look of blackness. I love the look of like, I don't know, off-center things. I like colors. That minimalistic vibe is not my vibe. So just like what I'm trying to get across is something that I would want to wear.
Got it.
And I would want to wear this.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the entire vibe of Rakera. It's just like something that I would see myself and my friends in.
For sure. It's very cute.
Thank you.
I love the graphics.
You're gonna gag at drop too.
When is it dropping?
Probably like November.
Okay.
December.
That's exciting.
Yes. Thank you.
Speaking of fashion, it's clearly a world that you have been a part of. You know, you've walked in the Off-White show, and then I saw recently you've had an ad with Chanel.
Yes.
Look, that's huge.
Oh, wait a minute. Chanel now?
Huge.
Thank you.
And also Nike. So you're getting to a stage where you are working with top brands.
Yes.
And I think what you said earlier was really smart and true with you have a point of view, which we love. But do you ever think about being brand safe?
No.
Okay.
I already crossed. I think by the time that I could have been cognizant of being brand safe, I already wasn't.
Yes.
So I mean, I think it's kind of a gift that I wasn't, trying to be brand safe, because I think Speed isn't brand safe.
Yeah.
And Speed is the biggest creator in the world. And
Talk to me. Talk to me. Wait, no, Mr. Beast is. But Speed is the biggest streamer, you know? You could argue, yeah, he might be the biggest creator because he is not only doing it on the USA, in the USA, but everywhere. But Mr. Beast also through his translating YouTube, Mr. Beast YouTube channels in Spanish and every single language, basically.
they just revealed the FIFA World Cup on his channel.
One of the biggest soccer fans in the world happens to have over 120 million followers on social media. He is Speed. You are, I mean, you had like all this security bringing you in here, man. You are, popular.
I think by being authentic, really, really authentic, you can skip over the need to be brand safe.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Like, nowadays, it really is just about numbers, all right? Like, you have such a big following and so on, fan base, where it's like, it doesn't really matter what I Show Speed did in the past, where he said like crazy things, right? I'm not saying the things he said, but he's said like a lot of crazy things, did a lot of crazy stuff, but he is still the greatest streamer, the biggest streamer now. And of course, if you have such a big reach, especially globally, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. It really doesn't. As you could see.
I want to talk now about other endeavors, acting primarily.
Yes.
So congrats on your role in the new Rachel Sennott
Thank
HBO series.
Thank you.
What made you say, and it's what, a coming of age series about a group of friends, right?
It's like girls.
Okay. What made you say yes to that role? Did you have to audition?
I had an audition.
Okay.
And then they called me back and said, you got it. And I said, okay.
Amazing.
That's why I said yes. And yeah, I feel like being an internet creator, I think the internet does this like interesting thing where you see natural talent and then you become an influencer. And in the normal world outside the internet, you would see natural talent and then you would develop that talent and you would go into one of these paths that's a musician, an actor, an artist. But my talent got picked up when I was a kid, so I just became an internet person. But I think if I didn't have the internet, I would have been an actor, because I think I have the talent to act.
Yes, for sure.
And that's what I've been doing on the internet, but I haven't refined it. And so.
But you said you took like 3 years of acting courses, right? Has this show started filming? Oh, so how has it been?
Fun. I film, it's been fun, and then we stopped for a bit, and now we're picking up back filming next month. And I'm very excited.
And clearly you want to do more.
Yes.
Because, yeah, I saw you were at the Oscars.
Yes.
You looked amazing.
Thank
and you're
you.
Vivian Westwood.
Thank you for my personal archive.
Okay, cute. Okay.
I started building it with that piece. So.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Ooh,
So you looked
okay.
the braid. You looked amazing.
Thank you.
And I know in your caption you said something about, you have a goal to win Academy Awards.
Yes.
Is like acting the main thing you want to pursue? Do you feel like if that, because I also read the directors that you like to work with, and these are very fancy, artistic directors. Do you feel like you'd have to sacrifice anything on the content creation side to pursue that?
No.
Okay.
I think
Like the content creation that she's doing, especially on TikTok, she can do it everywhere. That's the good part on TikTok. She can post no, she can take videos basically everywhere and make a TikTok out of it. With the cooking show, yes, she has to give some time to it, but it's not like it's just a day or two. You know what I mean? And the mother, okay, I mean,
Life. I dedicate my life towards the art of creating, and whatever opportunity I get to create, I want to. And if I get an opportunity to create with an incredible director, I'm gonna do it. If a sick producer wants to make a song, I'll do it, but I probably won't release it because I don't want to be a musician.
Well, you were releasing music at one point, were you not?
I never released music. I teased music, and I decided I didn't want to do it.
Okay, why? What made you decide that?
I think the I think the music industry has been co-opted by not artists.
Okay.
And so it's like nothing is in favor of the artist at all. What do you mean you have 1 billion streams and you can't pay rent?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. And I just don't want to do that. And I also don't have a love for music enough to like be like, it's okay, I'll get 3 nickels, but you know, I love this tune. So I'm not gonna be a musician.
You and these 3 nickels.
3 nickels, I can't. People be getting 3 nickels. I will not, I want 4.
Yes.
I want 4 nickels.
And you deserve it.
Thank you.
What has been, I mean, so you were at the Academy Awards.
Yes.
And like, have you ever felt like, because you do seem like one of the few content creators that like people like and respect.
Do I?
I think so. Like, I
Thank
feel
you.
like a lot of people in high places are, I mean, high places, but like a lot of
Traditional
people,
places.
exactly, like traditional institutions, singers co-sign you, actors co-sign you and like you and want to be around you. But I do get the sense that that's not always the case. And like, it came up kind of for the Met when people were like, Wisdom Key should have been there, blah, 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 blah. Do you feel comfortable in spaces like the Academy Awards? Like, do you feel like you're accepted?
I don't know if I think about being accepted. I feel like grateful for the opportunity, but I don't know if I'm searching for acceptance there. I think the acceptance is when I get invited. And if you're looking down on me for that, you just don't understand the world we live in. And I mean, if you want me to explain it to you, I will, but I'm not going to if you don't ask. Because
Well, what do you mean by that? Like, you know that being accepted by those institutions helps you do more.
Yeah, if the Met Gala invites me to the Met Gala, I'm at the Met Gala. I'm sitting at the same table as you. What's the question? I'm here. Hi. My name's Quenlin. You know what I mean? Like, where we? What's the acceptance?
But I read something once where you were talking about there's a difference between, you were saying how now somebody can go viral and have enough money to buy a house.
Yes.
Whereas in the past, somebody had to train to be an actor and get rich and buy a house.
Yes.
There does how now somebody can go viral and have enough money to buy a house.
Yes.
Whereas in the
guys, is that true? Is that true? I can go viral and buy me a house? There's no way. There's no way, bro.
in the past, somebody had to train to be an actor and get rich and buy a house.
Yes.
There does feel like there's a little bit of self-consciousness about using content creation and influencing, something that comes very natural to people or viral moments, as a means to success. And I feel like, well, you've already said it, you don't like, you want to do more, you want to challenge yourself.
Well, I just think it's, anyone can go viral nowadays. So what separates you from everyone if anyone can go viral nowadays? So you gotta have a bit more than just succeeding at the internet.
Got
to
it.
be great.
Okay.
But I think you have to be
Yes, 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 yes.
a bit more at any artistic endeavor to be great.
Yes.
So first you can go viral, but it depends on what kind of thing you went viral with. You know what I mean? Like you can go viral for crying, Quenlin, for screaming, Quenlin, for crying again, Quenlin, for scamming for scamming with skincare, Quenlin. You know, but then you have your viral moment and you have to back it up, you know, because if you have a bad personality, guess what? you got canceled, they don't want they don't want to see you, etc., etc., and so on. But if you like have a good personality and a lot of people like you, like Tyler the Creator, Lil Uzi Vert, Nicki Minaj, I would say it's like she is a character, but it's a little bit extreme. You know what I mean? Like the Bobs made her really feel like a goddess, and her ego is on top of the roof. You know what I mean? Like it is just crazy. And so on. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
And I am seeking greatness.
Yes.
I think I can be great if I, you know, pour into myself. So that's what I'm always thinking about ways to pour into myself and way to sharpen, you know, my creative limbs, which I think any good artist is doing. Going to improv classes, reading good books, speaking to people outside of that see the world different than how I see it, and just trying to broaden my horizons in my brain to make better things always.
I love that.
Thanks.
That's inspiring, for sure. And I was going to ask this earlier, but how is it? I mean, you clearly have a very deep understanding of the internet and what does well on the internet. Like you said, you were raised on the internet. What have you seen shift with like what content people want today versus maybe even like 2 years ago?
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Shift? What's shift about what people want today versus what they want 2 years ago? I think what shifted?
Nothing really. It's the same thing that everybody wanted, like entertainment basically, bro. They just want to laugh and have fun, bro. Like, what is there anything about, really? You know what I mean?
I don't know if anything shift. I don't know.
Like, 'cause
what
they say
shifted?
sometimes they're like, at Instagram at one point it was all about the polished picture, now it's not, you know, stuff like that. But maybe there has been no.
I think it's like cyclical, like
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
is. So it's like, just do what you do, and people gonna pick up on it, or they not. Like what shifted? Maybe I'm coming from like a privileged point where it's never mattered for me what's shifting. Because I've just been authentic.
Yeah.
And the authenticity has always just worked.
Yeah, the content always hits.
Yeah, so I'm not thinking about like what's shifted. Maybe more produced stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe reinvesting
Yes.
has shifted. Maybe.
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think so, because you used to just be able to be like,
That was just a dumb question. Like, be honest, like, what shifted 2 years ago? Why 2 years ago? Maybe if you said what shifted like 20 years ago from here on, a lot of things, you know what I mean? But 2 years ago, it was still the same. You know, everybody was already on the smartphone, looking for entertainment, escaping from reality. Like, there was no shift, to be honest, guys. Like, maybe in COVID there was a shift. For me, there was a shift, you know, like a mental shift. But I can't talk for everybody. You know what I mean?
a King Batch, and now you gotta be like a
Right.
Drewski.
Yes. And like even you look
Eric
at
Heisenat.
yes, like you look at
Yeah.
Kai, his trailers for this.
The shift maybe is now in streaming. Streaming is really big, you know?
Stuff. It's like these look like Marvel
Movies.
films. Yeah,
yeah. So maybe just like the quality.
Yeah. More
Of the
investment into
content.
the content, like you were saying. Yeah.
I really have to get my quality up, bro. Like my production is bad. You know what I mean? Like really, really bad. AMP Summer stream trailer featuring T-Pain? When?
And that man was T-Pain.
No, for sure.
But I think that's just with the internet telling you that things can have higher quality easier.
So, what do you want to do more of now? What do you want to do less of now? Like, what's your, yeah, what are you thinking about?
In career or in life?
Let's start with career.
Okay, more of in career would be to work with people I respect, work with people I admire, work more. More reinvesting in myself, more saying no to things that I don't align with 100%.
Do you have a problem with that now?
No,
Okay.
but I could be better.
Okay.
Less, I don't know. Let me think. In career, what I want to do less of? I guess the answer would be like, work less, but that's not my tea.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it feels like you're very booked and busy and locked in.
And I love it.
Yeah.
And I
It's a
wouldn't want
blessing.
anything different. I see it as such a blessing. So I'm going to enjoy it. But less of maybe being so self-critical of the things that I do and just being. I would like to do more of just being instead of being like, But I don't know. I think that's what makes me good too.
Well,
is
what
my
do
self-
you see? What do you? I mean, I understand, but I'm curious. What you don't have to give away your insecurities, but like, what do you? When you see, what do you? What's the first thing you criticize that has nothing to do with your physicality, like with content?
I don't criticize my physicality because they're not gonna get me looking crazy because I'm trying to fix something. But I think
You trying to fix something? Like what? What? Bro, what? Quenlin, you can't be serious right now. Bro.
try like what am I critiquing? Like I want to be perfect. I want something to look perfect. I'm always searching to what I deem as perfection. I don't think it's the same as what everyone thinks is perfect, but I have an idea of perfection, and it's like the people that I admire, I want to be close to that. And even if it's like a photo shoot, like, and I will be doing the splits, a back bend, half side titty out, and move my hair at the same time because that's what the greats were doing. So I look at a photo, I'm like, was I giving my all? And that's what I'm critiquing all the time. Like, did I do 100%? And how can I do 100% next time? And damn, that wasn't 100%, but I gotta post it. But I think in my life,
Yes, let's talk about life.
what I would want to do more of in my life is being bored more. I think so much greatness comes from boredom, true boredom, not scrolling, but sitting in silence and doing nothing, looking at the sky. I want to do more of. I want to do less of trying to find.
Less is more, guys. Like when I don't record content, I'm outside. You know what I mean? Not like Quenlin outside, with dating man and so on. But to be honest, I should be maybe do that. Well, it's like a little bit difficult nowadays, especially online dating, you know what I mean? Like when I look like this, chapped, like I'm not even reaching the standard in anymore, you know what I mean? Like it is so difficult, but either way, it's also like when I am outside, like in nature and so on, there are not so many people, right? Okay, okay, I have to go walk through the city. I can go around the city. I like to go around the city because I don't like human masses. You know what I mean? Like to see them consuming all the time, like buying this and that and so on. I bought something today, yeah, to do my eyebrows. But other than that, it's like just seeing people basically consume. Like they are in restaurants, buying, ordering stuff, consuming with money. And when you are like, I don't know, buying clothes, buying this and that, you know what I mean? Like buying makeup, like so many things where I'm like, I do buy a few things here and there, but it's not as big as like I don't give 50 euros for, not even 50 euros a month for like unnecessary stuff like clothes or like I don't know, I don't even know like some things are of course important, for example, aloe vera gel, which was like 10 euros, where I was like, this I need for my hair, um, or I don't even know, Vaseline for my lips, so it's not that dry. It's like body care, but it's not like body opti optimization, where I'm like, need to grow out my hair or I have to dye my hair or whatever, it's not like that at all.
And people to complete me, which I feel like I will try to find a new best friend or a new partner or, find something that I think someone can give me that I can't give myself. And I think,
Oh, I can give you a lot of things that you didn't, that you can't give yourself. Like a lot of things, really, like spiritual stuff, bro. Like there's endless opportunities to have. Like the value I would bring, bro. I know it sounds a little bit cocky and so on, arrogant, but you don't know, bro.
it's just me becoming a woman and, turning 25 next year and like finally like being like a woman. It will reveal itself to me that like I just need myself or what I'm.
Now let's talk. When do you become a woman? Like, come on. Let's be honest. When do you really become a woman? When do you become a man? Or more importantly, when do you become an adult? You know what I mean? Like a real adult. Let's talk about that for a moment, right? Because you become an adult only if you take responsibility for the whole humanity. Because you, as an adult, as a human being, should be responsible for everything that happens. And if you are responsible for that, then guess what? You should step up, you know, and influence a little bit more, like give some spiritual aura to these kids, to the your own generation or the generation above you, because it doesn't matter how old they are. If they understand it, then guess what? You already did good. You know what I mean? Like keep on doing you, of course, but you know what I mean?
Looking for in other people I can give to myself.
Yes. I think we're gonna end there.
Yes,
because
but
I think
also you
that's,
need community too.
yes, 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 for sure. You need to look to self and also support around you, but not depend on that support to feel good about yourself.
Completely.
I am so inspired by you, and I think that, I watched your videos, and I didn't have, I'm a millennial. I'm not sure my age, but I'm a millennial. But yeah, I didn't really have, I'm not sure my age, but I'm a millennial. But yeah, I didn't really have like a lot of, I mean, like we have Raven Simone, but she was acting, she was playing a character, and we didn't really have a lot of like young black women who we could relate to. Like I even love seeing like you're getting your hair braided, TikToks, and it's just like stuff that you see yourself in, and I think it's.
You are a millennial, first of all right? You are older than her, and you look up to her. I mean, of course, it's a mental age thing is different and so on, maybe beauty, whatever it is, you know what I mean? How can you really, like you are a millennial I'm talking for my millennials now. Yeah, like, let me get in that mode. All right, you are a millennial. All right, you saw you had a life without a smartphone, without crazy technology, where we all know that kind of era. So we know that era. We know that era where our parents came from, and we know now the new era. We don't know both eras. That's why we should be the ones who are role models, who gets admired. Well, not admired and not really role models, like, but we should be the ones who change the world to a better place because we saw both sides. Now tell me, which side was better? You know, the side where the internet was not there, or the side where the internet now is there. I'm telling you straight up, you can't really say it's a better thing or not, but I'm just saying the digital era, if you use it correctly, you can go really two places. Like, you can be successful in that, da 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 da. But most of the times, if in the digital area, if you grew up on that, or you are into that, really, social media and so on, you compare yourself with the highest of highest women, for example, or men, and you're like, damn, bro, what is this? Like, it really is like that. But I'm like, bro, why should I like it's not like I don't want to change. I am changing, but at my own pace. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, because a lot of people want to change and then they are going crazy at it, and then it's like, oh my God, it's so much hard work. I need a week off. Then they take a break for a week, and then they are like, I don't know if I want to continue it. And then they are like already not 100% there anymore. I am basically 100% still. I walk every day, but the fat will come off. More fat will come off. Just give me some time. All right, when I have my own flat, believe me, I will do diets where y'all will be like, how can he do a diet such like that? 7-day water fasting. The other 3 weeks, interval fasting. One day of this 3 weeks interval fasting, I will do one dry fasting, no water included. So 24 hours, no water. And this I won't just do one month. I will do it every month for the rest of my life months. My diet is crazy. Raw fruits and vegetables only. Well, I have to think about it still, because in the winter time when it's really cold, I might need like a soup, you know what I mean? Like, at least something that heats me up, because this might getting too cold for me, bro. Like, I can't do that. So yeah, in the winter time, then it will still be fresh, with fresh ingredients, of course. And yes, then I will burn a lot of fat. I promise you that. And I will teach you a few stuff why I'm doing that. It is healthy, by the way, if you can do that. Can do that. Everybody can, but everybody is like, oh my God, I'm scared. What if I just fell, and then I'm dead or whatever. Like, come on, bro. Like, you should know your body better than everybody. So you know yourself when you really need to eat or not, bro. Like, bro, like, you can see it. Like, before you die, I promise you, you will see your ribs first, all right? And when you still have fat, guess what? You won't die, because your body will take that fat and turn it into energy before you die. All right? So don't go crazy about that, bro.
Huge, to have that on the internet, and also for it to have such mass adoption and people watch it in a way. And I think you're incredibly talented, incredibly funny, very smart, very driven. And I really can't wait to see how your career materializes because I can tell you have your eye on the prize.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I had such a good interview with you. You were very, very smart and very inquisitive and very beautiful, and you have such a good light to you.
Thank
and I could
you.
talk to you for hours. So thank you for speaking to me.
You're
today.
so sweet. Thank you. And thank you for being a part of the cover. And I'm very excited about that.
Thank you for having me. Let's do it again. 3 times. Y'all want another cover? I got 3 of them in me.
Okay.
6. Let's go. Another article. A spread. I'm kidding. I would just be happy with this one.
Here we go. I turned that again into almost 3 hours, bro. Like, this is just crazy. How am I doing it? I don't even know, bro. But thanks for watching. If you are still here, like and subscribe. It is for free. And I appreciate you. I appreciate all of my subscribers. I wish nothing but the best for everybody, but especially for my subscribers, you know. They can always DM me. You can always DM me. You can always call me. But this goes for everybody right now. So make sure you do it as long as you can. If you need help, if you're not, or if you just need somebody to listen, it's okay. I will be there. But yeah, that's for me. Bye.